everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this is calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me you're my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Aw.
He's adorable. So.
If not, they just fall out. This was your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me? There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush
Right, you're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Fine, how are you? Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Misa Kochata.
Happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle humps.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men and sex with men.
Hello, boys and girls, men of all ages. Welcome to SimpCast, everybody's Friday favorite Sunday night show. Guys, only 3 more shopping SimpCasts until Christmas. It's coming down. It's only, 3 weeks away. 1, 2, less than 3 weeks. My God. Boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of internet to talk about this week and a lot of fabulous ladies on the panel. Let's meet them, shall we? Some you might know, some you might not know. Welcome back, Forest Mommy, Cherry Perez, and Heidi Briones. They're the ones that are on time. We have more coming. You guys get special credit.
I love that Heidi heard you saying that.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. You guys are like, lesbians are always late. What the hell's up with
I
that?
feel so horrible.
Like,
Heidi was in the waiting room whilst we were talking shit about lesbians. This was Forest Mommy said, and I quote, lesbians are always late. They're like black people. And then you're like, I'm here. I can hear you.
keep talking shit, ladies. I can hear you.
And then you were like, straight women never listen. And I was like, oh, she's right.
Straight women don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even pay attention to what you said.
You're only thinking about yourself. It's okay.
Oh my God. She's right though. She's right. Someone gave me an advent calendar. This is like an advent box. I'm gonna fill it with random pills I find around the house that maybe have expired.
And then expired. Okay.
Oh, what's in here? An old Viagra.
Let's find out if it works.
Oh my God.
Adult only advent calendar.
And it's supposed to have batteries in it. I don't know what it's gonna do. I mean, is it gonna vibrate?
Does that lights on it?
What could it possibly do?
No.
I don't know. It's Germans. People like to send me, and I love receiving random like German artifacts. So yeah, it's my people. Okay, I will definitely
on the last day. Yeah, on the last day, put like a half a bag of Coke in there. You're gonna love yourself later.
What's in here?
Yes.
I would never.
Just
I'm
kidding.
a mother now.
Just kidding.
Right.
Never.
Mothers don't do Coke. Yeah, right.
No, it's my
Not for a while. Not for a while, at least.
Behind me, well behind me. Don't do it. Anybody listening. So what's fun? What have I been up to lately? I'm gonna convert to Catholicism because we just had the bean baptized last month, and I was like, you know what? I feel like it feels like the right thing to do. Like I was raised Methodist, which is like the Diet Coke of religions, and like Catholicism just feels like it feels hardcore just because of all the hoops they made me jump through to marry my Catholic husband. I was like, ooh, I like this. They're not making it easy.
You just like it because the most racist.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Are they the most racist?
All the racists are Catholic. Come on, look them up.
The best racist.
Yeah.
Was Hitler racist? I mean, was Hitler Catholic?
That's a good question.
No,
I
he
don't know
was
if Hitler
part.
was Catholic.
But
all the neo-Nazis these days are Catholics, right?
Are they really? All right, I'll fit right in.
Yeah,
How
it'll be great.
And so I was like, okay, I have to undergo the. We have several. Oh, hi, Courtney. Everyone knows Courtney, right? You know her. We love her. Courtney, I'm talking about how I'm gonna convert to Catholicism, and they basically. I'm like, well, I was baptized and I was confirmed as a Methodist, and like. The deacon I talked to was like, that doesn't count. Basically, your confirmation doesn't. It means bullshit. It's I was like, what? Oh. So I don't know if I have to go to like CCD with the other 12-year-old kids or what. But I'm gonna have to learn the ways of the cracker. So and so we
the white person. What do you mean by the cracker?
The communion cracker.
Oh,
yeah,
it's also a racist thing.
Wafer.
Too. It's both.
The way, and so I brought the baby to church today because I was like, I'm gonna go, make a good impression. I'm gonna talk to the priest after, and the baby belongs there. The baby's baptized. He fits in. I'm the only weirdo that's like, what's going on? And so we're obviously there. We arrive late, and I'm holding the baby, and they're like, okay, you come up to get communion. But if you're not Catholic, you do this like you're going down a slide at Splish Splash, like wee.
You're not allowed to get the
means
cracker.
like I'm either a Methodist or a horrible person. I will not get the cracker. But so I'm going up, and I was holding the baby, and I couldn't like do the thing. Well, because I was holding the baby, and then like before I know it, he basically shoved it into my mouth, and I was like, no. And I was not allowed. I mean, I shouldn't have had the cracker.
Well, now you know what to talk about in confession.
I had the cracker.
You're going to hell now. So
and like the Eucharist. Thank you, Erica. And you know what? I've had the cracker many a time before. I went to a Jesuit college where they didn't like they gave out the cracker like it was no. I was like, this is where my tuition dollars are going into. Crackers for all. But so I was talking about it with Frank, and he's like, don't worry. Like, if you're not Catholic, it's just a cracker until you like convert, and then it's more than a cracker. And I was like, okay, cool.
But also, like, you didn't consent to the cracker yet, right? Like, you were forced to take that cracker before.
Maybe it was what I was wearing. Maybe it was the look in my eye.
Yeah. What were you wearing when you went to go get your cracker?
Maybe I was asking for it. And I just was I should have held the baby like this, or maybe I should have held the baby like this with his head coming out like here. So he knew, but I bungled that. So
seems very complicated.
And then I was so embarrassed from the cracker gate that we just left because I was like, I can't face the priest now and be like, I want to convert. And he'd be like, I just gave you a cracker, bitch. Like, what? You shouldn't have had me cracker you.
Is it a ceremony? Is it a ceremony?
Cracker was
Scarlett
shoved in my face.
Speaking of crackers, Scarlett Hampton.
I don't know. I'm so late. I feel bad. I had to reassemble my Google Chrome. I didn't have it. I don't like all these downloads. I just use Safari, and then it's like you can't use it. And then I downloaded it twice, and then it said you had to drag it to the application folder or something. And I thought I did it.
Oh my God!
I was frustrated. Then I had to find my phone and re-verify my ex or whatever to get back in.
I hate technology in all forms.
Oh my goodness!
Here, Scarlett. I'm talking about how I am going to convert to Catholicism, so I have to. I don't know. I want to be like adult baptized or something. I've been baptized. I probably don't need to do that, but there's something cool. And I feel like those women get a lot of attention when they're like, "Oh, look at me! I'm starting anew."
Oh yeah.
Is that a religion? Is that like a religion?
For I'm converting. I'm going to convert.
Oh,
to
okay. Because I know like there's Scientology going clear.
Oh
like,
hell no! I would never do that. No.
And I know some Scientology people, and even though they don't do Scientology anymore, they still seem to like know they want to teach you everything they know, and what they know is what they know, and that's
they
the
just
law.
want your secrets. The Scientologists, right?
You know, you're like when I'm around a Scientologist, I become like the cat or the kitten or the animal.
What?
I'm not the person. I'm like, hey, kitten, cute little kitten.
They call you kitten?
Well, this one Scientology person does. And I feel like they went really clear. Really, now they're in the dark.
Oh no.
It's really
I
dark.
would become a kangaroo if it were me,
Like,
but
you know, because do you guys ever have it where someone tells you that you need therapy? Like
almost all
they're like
every day.
Every week. Yeah.
It was like from the age of 13, my parents tried to get me in therapy, and I did therapy. And therapy made me worse because really what therapy is doing is it's trying to teach some other belief into you. Where if you're alone with your demons and you learn how to deal with it, you have to be alone with yourself. Nobody else is going to make things better for you. So I feel like therapists is the way to go. I think art and music and poetry and truth.
I agree.
And family, like people having their family and the elders in their life, like I'm that.
Everyone I know who does therapy like ends up worse. So
yeah, I know. And the therapists are so mean. They were so mean to me. They're like, "You're lying to me." And I'm like, "I'm
I
not."
went to therapy and it actually made things a lot better for me. But I also had a therapist that was like encouraging me to do stuff to like make myself better. You know,
like
and
anal.
I was journaling. Yeah, do a lot of anal.
What gives them the goddamn right to
Like,
tell us what to do with our bodies? Oh my goodness.
I guess it depends because I went when my mom was about to die of cancer because I was like, oh, this is going to happen. And I know it's going to be hard. So I started going for that. So it helped with that. But then you got to know when to get out. You got to know like, all right, I've been here for X amount of like months or years. And I feel like because the therapist will keep coming up with shit for you to work on. They'll never say there's no moment where you're throwing your graduation hat in the air. You're like, you're cured of therapy. Good. Enjoy your money now. It came to this moment where it was over the pandemic and my therapist tried to jack up her rates during the pandemic when we weren't even face to face. So this is a Zoom therapist now, wants to charge me more, and I go, no, like I actually can't really do that. And she goes, I see a couple who makes less than you and they pay for it. And I was like, and we're done here. That's I'm cured. Look at that.
Program. Well, you're paying for it with your tax money.
The therapist I was seeing in 2020 and like a lot of 2021, she was free all through 2020 and half of 2021. I didn't pay for for 18 months of therapy.
Was it a Scientologist like recording everything?
No, but she also like at one point she was like, so, you know, I was seeing her once a week and she was like, so what do you think? Like maybe 2 weeks out or maybe even a month out? And I was like, no, next week. She's like, why? Because like in her mind, she was actually genuinely thinking like, hey, you're like improving a lot. It looks like we're making a lot of progress. There's not really a need for you to be seeing me every single week. And I was like, no, because I'm like still sad. And she's like, yeah, well, that's normal. But
I'm
like,
so sad.
Aww.
He was like,
that's a good that's a good one. My sister does that. She's like says, don't do preventative. Like if something is happening and you're not getting past it, get therapy. But especially like people are throwing their kids into preventative therapy. Yeah. It's like no, and that's where they're getting messed up because it's like very normal things are going through their life and they're you know just things they could have got through and learned coping mechanisms, but then they're being told they're a different gender now. So
exactly.
Yeah, well,
I just feel like
too. She never tried.
It's traumatic. You know, when your parents try to put you in therapy against your will. Like I remember I was they were trying to take me to like a hospital, like a locked ward. And I wasn't even that bad. I mean, I was doing well. I thought I was well. But I guess I had OCD, everybody said. So then if you have anything weird, at least you're confronting it, right? So everybody has something kind of in some different way. No one's perfect. So I had something and I was facing it and confronting it. But because I was working on it and struggling, they wanted to put me in like they locked me away, and I'm like, no, and I ran away.
Scarlett, you're like a real life Harley Quinn.
I ran away from home, and like I ran into Shields and hid in like the children's aisle, and I was like 17. I was in my senior year of high school. No person wants to spend their senior year on a locked ward. But here's the thing: is it's like it actually was a good thing. I think like I would never do it again, and I don't recommend it because I don't think they're ethical with the way they treat people. Because it wasn't how they treated me; it's how they treated the girls that were in the ward. Like there were girls that I saw they were suffering, and they were controlling them. It was kind of like a concentration camp. Like it's like eat all of that burger. And I know you're a vegan.
Oh, is it like a
burger? Eat it all. You gotta eat that
I'll
burger.
eat all that burger.
And then you go to the well, see, I was on like an eating disorder ward. But like the thing is I wasn't diagnosed with eating disorder. I was an athlete, an extreme athlete where like I was like winning all my races, but I had such a low body fat that it was taxing my organs.
What did you play?
I was cross country, and I like won a state championship and stuff when I was like 15, 16. And it blew my mind because it's like I wore the wrong shoes the whole entire time. I thought I was running really I was trying everything I could, running 8 miles a day, doing so hard just because I hated everything. And I wanted to like listen to some Screamo and everything, and I'm running 8 miles a day. And then I changed my shoes and I wear these spikes where my coaches, I went to a small school. They never told you wear spikes. And you shave off 2 minutes. And I won the state championship.
Oh,
like
spiky.
Yeah. And then they would try to say my last name and nobody could say it. So then I would be like running alone in so much pain. Like the last final stretch, you're like, you get it, Green, or whatever. They said my name wrong. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even supposed to be
Have you written a book? You need to write this stuff down.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
No, but like I don't know if you guys have run cross country, but it's like
I quit cross country
to
a track.
I quit cross country to do cheerleading, and I've never been so humiliated by the coach. The coach was like, "Cheerleading? You're leaving this to do?"
I would have done cheerleading. Come on, looking pretty. Come on.
That's not even. That's not even smart. He's like, "You are never welcome back here again." I was like, "What?" Okay. He was like so butthurt that I love cross country. I'm like, I'm not even fast. Like I'm slow and I'm here for the boys. Like, calm down. You're not losing anything. And I was like, good. I'm not coming back. I can't run.
A weird reaction. That guy needs therapy. My God. I have such an emotional reaction to a teenager not playing sport. What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, give me an F, give me a U, give me a C.
Yeah.
Ooh. Screw him. There's so much I actually want to talk about first. This is a post of Heidi's, and it is the Christmas season.
Yay!
Is it already?
Heidi, I have a bone to pick with you. You said here. Oh yes, this is a picture of my son. Everybody, by the way.
Oh my God,
he's
so
little
He's gonna
Frank,
be a
familiar
man one day.
I've seen him eating hot dogs.
So attractive.
It's little Frankie McDonald.
Oh, I so cute.
Amazing.
He's a Canadian icon. Anywho,
You're cute.
so Heidi here says,
not telling me about my storm. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
My power went out, the whole thing. Frankie didn't report anything on it.
He didn't tell you.
Yeah, and he didn't even explain himself, so
he sucks.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, he's great. So this is from Heidi. Christmas movies suck. Even the best ones are awful. You all are pretending to like them. And then she goes on to say, okay, there are a few good ones, but other than Die Hard, does anyone watch them other than during Christmas season? No. Acceptable Christmas movies: Die Hard, A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, Elf, Bad Santa, Home Alone. You're playing yourself if you think any others are good. And I mentioned Love Actually.
On too.
For which I was chastised.
That's part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
What's wrong with Love Actually?
I like Christmas movies.
I don't.
This is severely controversial.
Christmas lights in the middle of all the destruction.
Hold on, Heidi. I want to know what's wrong with Love Actually.
It's just so overrated. I mean, what's good about it? I've seen it like probably 5 times because women love watching it, and I still have no fucking clue what it's about, why I watched it. The only thing I remember is the guy with the signs, and then wasn't he like trying to get a girl that already had a girl? There's so many things wrong with it. Like, I'm just like, this is a woman's idea of romance. I just don't understand it. I feel like a total dude when I'm watching it. I'm like, I'm zoning out.
Love Actually is there's so much happening, like, and like no one of the stories is really like good enough to stand on its own. Like, it needs a constant hodgepodge going on. There's like the woman with like, she has a crush on like the beautiful man, like that's so out of her league that like she works with, and then finally she like gets in the shot of her, like she brings him home to her place, and she's like, excuse me for 1 minute, and she's like, all right, that's done. And I was like, oh,
Cinderella story.
I'm so happy for her.
Okay, so you would like this movie even if it wasn't a Christmas movie?
I would. And you know, they're all British, and that's kind of interesting and foreign to me. They're exotic.
Yeah, it's endearing.
So you just like it because it's a rom-com, but
those exotic accents.
So do you normally like rom-coms then?
I like Sweet November. That's more of like a drama. Okay. I don't know. No, I'm not like a rom-com person. I'm not a sap. Okay. I enjoyed The Notebook, but it's not like I've seen it multiple times.
I never saw it.
That's not a rom-com. That's more just like a romance, right? Is it?
The Titanic rom-com?
Yeah, because my parents were like, that's our story. And I'm like, isn't it about time traveling or something? How can that be your story?
It's a drama. It's just a drama, right? I don't know.
Titanic is pretty funny when all those
I think rom-coms are like 50 First Dates, like
yeah. No, a lot of them are tired, and I feel
How
like
to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, I think.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So my thing is, it's just like, if you don't watch these movies other than during Christmas season, then they're not good movies. If you just turn them on because it's Christmas season, you're just trying to, I don't know, like deal with the stress and the craziness that is Christmas season, and you want that.
I'm getting that nostalgia hit,
right? You want that nostalgic feeling. You're like, it's Christmas. Let's put on the Christmas movies.
Failure to be a good girl, behave.
Does anyone here watch Hallmark Christmas movies?
Yes, my father-in-law is obsessed with them. So if he's watching it,
some of the worst offenders.
They're so bad. They're so bad.
I've never.
But there was one at the Biltmore. I just saw one at the Biltmore. Yeah,
right,
they're
but
like,
people will watch it, but it's not good.
When you're watching with your mom, like my mom and dad like it. I don't know. It's just
you watch them because they're like wholesome and it's the Christmas season.
No one's gonna feel uncomfortable.
I like Pretty Woman. Like, I'll watch that. It's my holiday movie because it's just so cute, you know. When she's driving the car, it's like, yeah, you drive that Lotus. I want to get a Lotus-y spirit. Because I tried a manual stop and I fixed it. I fixed the brake. It was broken for like a month and I was hopeless. I'm like, I'm getting rid of this car. I want to get rid of it, but she always starts.
I like that she goes back to the store and is basically like, fuck you. You wouldn't help me.
Mistake.
Yeah. Big mistake. I'm going to go buy my shoulder pad dress elsewhere.
Do you work on commission?
Yes. Yeah.
If there was a Christmas version of The Birdcage, I would watch that on repeat all the time. I think that would be awesome. Imagine Christmas at The Birdcage. That'd be fantastic.
This is a good list, Heidi. I love Home Alone. Are you including like the second and third Home Alone here, or just the first one?
What's the third one? Never even heard of the third one. The second one I think is superior to the first one, but you need the first one.
Is basically like a Disney Star Wars movie.
The second one is so superior to the first one.
Why? Because Trump is in it?
I mean, it's part of it, but it's really his relationship with that homeless lady that just like seals the deal. Like, it's so like, that's actually like a good emotional like connection that he has with the person there that is so unique to that movie. Like this crazy, pigeon homeless lady, and they have this connection and she helps save his ass. I mean, it's just great. So I think that's, and then also like his whole scene in the hotel where he's racking up all, getting all the ice cream, just doing what a kid would do, with a credit card in New York. So it's fun, but you need the context of the first one to get to the second one. So it's a weird thing, but I do think the second one was a lot more fun. Never even heard of the third one. Never heard of Home Alone 3.
I haven't seen
the third one might as well be a Disney Star Wars movie. It doesn't count, doesn't exist. No one gives a shit.
But yeah, I mean, the only one there, I think, Die Hard is the only one that's like, it's just a good movie. But the other ones are Christmas movies. It's like, without Christmas, there's no point of the movie, right? It doesn't really hold together.
Why do people think Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Because it happened during Christmas. It's like, it's on Christmas, right?
Don't they not even mention it?
So
no, they mention it.
It's like there's Christmas trees inside the building and stuff.
No, it's Christmas.
It was a Christmas party. Wasn't it a Christmas party that they took
party.
hostage?
Yeah, it's a
You guys
Christmas
remember
party.
the Long Kiss Goodnight? Wasn't that during Christmas? I'm trying to remember. That was another one that was kind of like that, but it was a woman that lost her memory and then she was chopping like lettuce and stuff, but really she was an assassin. And she forgot her memory and she didn't know
I thought that was 50 First Dates.
The Long Kiss Goodnight. Or that was like, what was her name? The woman that was, oh my gosh, she was in that
was
Stuart
that
Little
Overboard?
movie. Genia or some.
Oh.
What's that girl's name? She's really
Overboard
pretty.
was,
She had the mole, you know. What the heck is that woman's name?
Marilyn Monroe had a mole.
Well,
Cindy
no,
Crawford.
the woman that, you know, she was in Stuart Little, and then she was in that baseball movie, and then she was in
Madonna.
League of
No,
Their
I know
Own.
who you're talking
She's
about.
in a League of Their Own, but she was
Rosie
the hot redhead.
She has a great name though.
Not Rosie O'Donnell.
A redhead. Laura Prepon.
Gina.
Gina Hendricks.
Gina Gershon?
Davis. Yeah, Gina Davis.
Gina Davis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So she was in a movie, Long Kiss Goodnight, where she was like an assassin, and I think it was a Christmas theme. Because I remember that a little bit. But I don't know.
Those last sneaky
movies
ones that
used
have
to-
like Christmas
I don't
in
watch
them.
them. I didn't watch them the last couple of years. I think I watched them when I was like all cutie Hallmark like mode. So once in a while you get in that depressed Hallmark mode where you just want to like sit on the couch and just be alone and never talk to anybody and watch Hallmark movies.
It's
and
like a
be
warm blanket of a
That's-
movie.
That's the dream. That's the life. And then now if I turn that on, I'll be like, get out of here. Get it out of here. I don't want that. I want politics on my screen. I want the news. I want to know what's going on right
That's
now.
the opposite of people. Some people will like they're sick of politics, so they'll watch the Hallmark Channel to like calm down.
Yeah.
That's
I love like the classics, like
Crazy. I didn't even eat
Reindeer,
Thanksgiving.
Reindeer
I didn't even
Rudolph.
celebrate Thanksgiving
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
Rudolph.
Oh, like
Peanuts.
the like old claymation ones. Like,
Every day
I
is
love that stuff.
yeah.
Yukon Cornelius.
Elf is
Which
good.
one's you?
Elf is great. Will Ferrell is great.
What's that
Santa
movie?
Claus was awesome.
What's the Christmas movie that involves these people that I hate? Seth Rogen, who I can't stand. Who's the
You
other
get
one?
with the, Seth
Silverman?
Rogen gets with a really hot girl in every single
Is
movie.
it Cameron
Joe,
Diaz?
No,
Is it
no,
new?
it's-
Is it
Who
newer?
else is in it? It's newer. They wear ugly sweaters to like a
Silverman?
secret party.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Oh.
is it James Franco? Is in
Dude.
that?
The Night Before? Is that it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
21 days, 21 and up.
Fuck. No, it's. I think James Franco is in it. It's Seth Rogen.
The Night
It's-
Before.
Oh,
Night
James Franco
Before.
was in a really good one. Darn it,
Oh.
what's it like where he meets his ex, and that was a Christmas theme too. So the and Brandon Cranston, the guy that Brian Cranston, the guy from
Why
Yes,
him?
it is.
Why
It is the Night
him?
he
Before.
was
It's
in
Night
that movie
Before.
too, and
It's called
he
Why
was in
Him?
with James Franco.
something like
And-
that.
yeah, why him? Yeah, like
Yeah.
and he was like this like guy in the Silicon Valley, like this husband.
That was like
that movie's
awful.
hilarious.
I don't know. I like James
Actually
Franco,
bought
but
it.
I actually didn't like that one. I guess a lot of people did. Maybe I'm the only one.
That was so weird.
When I saw like
2008, I remember that was my crush, and I was probably 10 years old. I was
When
like
I
James
saw-
Franco and then Dave Franco, James Franco, and then it's like now it's like yeah, they're still great, but like there's a lot of fish in the sea, and
A lot of Francos in the sea.
there's a
Yeah.
But then again,
Yeah.
it's like who knows? You might end up in a room with the Francos again
you never know,
someday.
you never know. I watched
never
one
know.
where the kid
He's rude.
the kid writes a letter to Santa, but he writes it Satan. It goes to Satan instead.
Oh no.
That was pretty funny
Aw.
actually. That was with Jack Black.
Oh,
wow. It's brand new. Yeah, I just watched that one.
It's new?
What's
yeah,
it
it's brand
called?
new.
Huh.
It's, I don't know, Jack Black and Dear Satan or something. I don't freaking know.
I feel like that's like on
Jack
brand
Black.
for
Well,
Jack Black.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the band Steel Panther, but I just went to their
Dear
concert.
Santa, it's called. Yeah.
Dear Santa. Okay.
And they have a stalking song, and it's really funny. Like they do really raunchy humor rock songs, so they'll put like really dirty lyrics. So I went and showed my mom it because like I go to a lot of their concerts. And I know some of the members and stuff, and I showed my mom the song. It was called the Stalking Song, and it's like it's actually really funny because the lyrics are like like what are you getting in the stocking this year, like it's like something
Actually, Heidi, I have a question for you. Do you feel the same way that you do about Christmas movies? Do you feel that same way about Christmas songs?
Oh, I hate Christmas songs. Yeah.
I love Christmas songs. I
Can't
love
stand it.
I
Drives
love
me
cookies
nuts.
and songs. And movies.
I don't really like Christmas, you guys. Let's
Rudolph
just be
the
real.
Red-Nosed
Yeah,
Reindeer.
it sounds like you just don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
Wonderland and,
I don't. It's just like I
Why?
don't.
You're
in
Scrooge.
department stores, and I don't like the capitalism that surrounds it.
It's
Please,
just
cut
like
out the shopping stores. I don't need a damn gift. Like just us being alive and being love into our families. That's a gift. Like, and that's what I've learned. You don't need to buy.
Sure,
your
Scarlett.
present.
Sure.
You need to be there and show up and be yourself and make people laugh and like
Okay.
love your friend.
But you can't wrap
family.
that up and give it to somebody.
I know, and my friends still give me gifts, and I say no. You can't buy love. Come on now.
I mean, I'm
But then
I'm
again,
terrible
it's
at
like,
gift exchange,
and
but
I'm
like
like,
if
I
somebody
love,
wants
but
to
you-
give me a present, I will still accept
can't
it.
buy
I'm
love,
like,
but you
"Alright."
can buy
Goodwill,
affection.
though.
Who the
That's
fuck
charity.
does that?
I bought this jacket over here from Goodwill. It's like I've been bidding on Goodwill stuff lately on eBay. So it's like literally, guys, like you, like if I wasn't doing the business I already was, I could make a living
Flipping
bidding on
jackets.
eBay and then flipping it around. And I used to do that in college. I would like get stuff out of the dumpster and then sell it. So I would get like I got this Lamarck jacket.
One
Lamarck's
man's
leather
trash.
jacket. It's
Yeah.
like a $500 jacket. I got it for I think like $50 on eBay, and it's also charity. It's charity,
There
so
you
you can
go.
deduct it off your taxes. And well, you can't necessarily deduct it, but I could say, hey, look, I want this jacket for a photo shoot, and I got it this week. I was so happy about it. But somebody stole one of my packages in Madison. I live in Madison. It's the safest city, and one of my
Don't
packages.
give out
got
your
stolen.
address, Scarlett.
But it didn't matter because it wasn't the jacket. It was the Off-White sneakers. And Off-White's a good brand, right? Like it was a $500 pair of sneakers I got for like $40. $40
Okay.
though. Like that's
Hold
a good
on.
deal, right?
Dog break.
Deducted off my taxes is a loss.
Dog break.
Oh,
Chungus.
Aw.
what's your dog's name?
Hi, this is Chungus. Her real name is Josie, but I call her Chungus or Chonga Bagel.
Oh,
Oh, baby. Say hi.
sweetheart.
Tell the world what you want to
Say
say.
something.
What do you have to say?
Sweet baby.
Tell everybody.
Oh my
What?
god.
Good girl.
She's got lipstick on her now.
That's so cute. Oh,
You're the cutest baby. You want to show them how dumb your body looks? No?
Yes.
Yeah. I love dumb bodies. Oh, she
Dumb
just-
body. She has a great body.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what? Just
Aw,
a belly?
She looks bashful.
An American girl.
You're so cute.
so well
Yes,
behaved.
with her stubby
sweet.
legs and her large barrel chest.
Heidi, I feel like, do you not like dogs?
Doggy
I like
dog.
dogs.
Okay. Because
Dogs
you're
are
not
cool.
into Christmas, so I just thought maybe.
She hates everything. She hates being on time. She hates Christmas movies. So just kidding.
Pretty accurate.
Cricket found out
pretty
we were
accurate.
fawning over Chungus, so
Oh,
She wants to say hi to
hey, baby.
Oh, it's like the other one,
Oh,
but
cute.
different.
Is it chinchilla?
she's a
No, it's a dog, Scarlett.
What kind of dog is it? I wish I was that
golden
breed because
lab
it's a well-behaved
chihuahua.
dog, isn't it?
This
I think
one, she's
you are
getting
similar to
nasty.
Chihuahuas. I bet Chihuahuas are kind of like your animal a little bit, actually.
Uncle, Uncle. I almost said ugly. Uncle Bubba. Hello, lovely ladies. Hello, Uncle Bubba. Michael Gavin Ali. Are you attending Gino birthday show later in the month? I request you having Tuki on the show for an interview. I may do Gino's birthday show. I'm trying to work it out. Thank you, Michael. Laughing Dog. Just call your local Catholic church and ask about Rissia, right? Of Christian initiation of adults. Okay.
Initiation of adults.
Interesting.
Is that like?
Rissia.
Does that involve a spanking?
I don't think so. I hope
Probably
not.
Hope it's not an NGO
You
either.
never know with
Speaking
religion.
people in
My
the-
birthday is this week. Happy birthday, push up.
Happy birthday.
Fifi Gigantor, White Christmas is the best Christmas movie. I watch it all year.
I've never heard of it.
Is that the Elvis movie?
I don't
I
know.
feel like I've heard of
I
that.
don't think I've seen it.
Sure.
Oh, is that the old one with the homeless guy?
I think it is old.
And then there's a homeless guy and the woman that buys the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Are
I
they
think
all
it's an
white?
old, like a
Everybody
classic.
being, jacked up on blow.
I mean, I
White
wish.
Christmas. I don't know.
2-8 Tag Air Operations. Scarlett, can you do my taxes? Thank
Oh,
you for the orange
okay.
boy.
So I did my taxes late. I got an extension. So my accountant is a farmer, and he does my taxes,
Oh.
and he says I'm a model. So then I'll say, hey, I got to write all this off. So he really does the deductions really well. But I've been really good about doing my taxes now for 3 years. But this last year I didn't really pay him.
You're like a real adult.
I got a refund this year. I don't deserve that. Come on now. So I gotta give stuff away. I gotta start doing charity because I gotta start giving stuff away. My deductions didn't exceed my income. Come on now. But he said no, it's because you paid for like the health insurance and then you had to pay the credit or whatever because you know something about I paid for all this health insurance that I never got because it's so funny because that's the thing about you. I think you mentioned like health insurance or something
It's a scam.
Yeah, I was paying over $300 a month, and I was in Vegas. I'm like, dude, I got an STD. Come on, help me now.
Oh no! Wait, what did you get?
What?
Well, it's like
What
STD or something? Like it happens in the industry. Like
it's like a handshake. It's
You'll
no
get
big
it in
deal.
your throat. You get it everywhere. But no, it's treatable though, so it's okay. You get a shot in your butt.
You're talking about gonorrhea?
But you know when you got it.
Or syphilis.
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, I mean, I got it the first week I was in the industry. I got it. Unfortunately, and I think I cried. So I cried. I'm like, wow, I'm such a sinner. I'm like, I ruined my life. And then the doctor, like, go back to Wisconsin. He's like, go back to Wisconsin, be a good girl. Because this was the porn doctor, and I was in LA, and everybody knows that guy. He's in LA.
But Dr. Nick. Hello, everybody.
His name's he only charged you $50. But then he's
But he
like,
told you to go back?
Wisconsin. He's like, go back to Wisconsin and be a good girl. And I said, okay. So then I called my dad, not my mom, and I'm like, Dad, I did something really bad. I'm hurt. I hurt myself, and I just got an STD. I didn't know who I got it from, right? But it was treatable, right? But I thought it was the end of the world because, like, at that point, it was my first week in the industry, and I didn't have like money. So I was just like paying for all my flights and everything. It's like flying from LA to Wisconsin. It was like, to me, like that was a lot of money, at that point. Cause and cause you lost all your work. And then, it was unfortunate, but then it's like every job has its risks. And that's just a risk of the job. It's like a construction job, like something could fall on
It is just like a construction job. I don't know that people are getting gonorrhea on construction sites, but who knows?
I never know what it's like. Because then I thought I was dying the other week, and I was so scared.
Oh no!
I had like such good sex with this one dude, but I was
anybody we know?
He's a musician, but that's what I would say about it. But like,
John Mayer.
Nah. Like, but he's more like closer to my age, so I don't normally like see
Ed
guys
Sheeran.
But I said, hey, I'm gonna give back because you inspired me to get in the industry. Because you have like girls in the industry.
Let's guess.
Let's
Justin Bieber.
Wait, no, we shouldn't guess. So, but like, I didn't sign it.
Guess.
But like, it was more of like a thing, like I'm
One
like
of the Jonas
yeah,
Brothers.
I'm gonna give you the best blowjob of your
Nick
life.
Jonas.
That way, you can turn around and say,
what's
yeah,
Joe Jonas?
I'll never get that again, right? That's the motivation.
That's what I try to do. I always try to do.
I don't
pretend
want
this is.
I just want to give. And
Give
then,
each blowjob like it's your last.
So, I'll deduct that off my taxes. I'll say, okay, I did this for this guy, and that saved about how many little girls?
What?
How many lives did that save? Okay, I don't know.
Who are you getting blowjobs to? Serial
Hey,
killers?
one for the team, right? So.
Vets Talking says, hello, Chrissy. Look forward to having you on Vets. Oh, look, he's using his super chat to promote his podcast. How smart of him. Looking forward to having you on Vets Talking this Wednesday. Our favorite gay boy, Mike Harlow, will be there, and hopefully Jake Chansley, too. We're all looking forward to our trip to the TPUSA AmFest. Oh, that'll be fun. That's in Arizona. I went last year. It was super fun. Roman Nation.
Yeah. Are you guys going to that? Did you sign up for it? It's this month.
I'm not going.
In Arizona?
I went last year.
Go with me. I'm gonna disguise myself as a Chrissy from BMO Bank.
Oh, you could just disguise yourself as me.
Well,
just go around and be like, "Hi, I'm Chrissie Mayr."
My friend called me this morning. She's like, "Hey, look, you brought me here last year." She's like, and "You brought me here, and she's a financial advisor for like Morgan Stanley or something." So I brought her like the Trump Tower to do some stuff, and then she called me this morning. She's like, "Look, I'm here again," and I'm like. And then she broke off the phone call, and she's like, they thought you wanted something from me. And I'm like, what?
Oh, okay. From Roman Nation, hey, Chrissy, I am back. And yes, my name is AK, not Ack, lol. Heidi, I see you there. When you coming on my show, keep up the good work.
Well, they're all promoting their podcasts today.
It's a smart move. Do you know Ack here, Heidi?
I do. Yeah.
Hey,
He's a
I'm
cool
loyal
guy.
to Chrissy's podcast.
He says that he
Oh.
sounds like a white dude on the phone, and I was like, that's such a shame.
Ooh.
It's like, I don't know. I think black guys sound like nice on the phone. I used to do a lot of phone sales,
Yeah.
and it would always be like, oh, I like this. I know he's a black guy, and it sounds great. But he says he
Ooh.
sounds like a white dude on the phone, so I'm like, well, that's just
well,
it's unfortunate.
Start practicing.
AK.
Yeah, ack.
So
AK.
Why don't you put the ack in black? Barry McCockner. Hello, Barry. Thank you for the yellow boy. Top Christmas
Edward
movies:
Scissorhands.
Die
Oh my
Hard,
gracious.
Gremlins, Edward Scissorhands, The Night Before Christmas, Die Hard 2, Lethal Weapon, and The Neverending Story. Love yins and Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Barry.
Love
Leon
Nightmare
the
Before
Professional.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Barry's favorite movies, Christmas
Taxi
movies, are like
Driver.
not like really Christmas movies. They're
Right.
just
My thing is like anytime somebody tells me their favorite Christmas movie, 9 times out of 10 it's Die Hard. I mean, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, there's violence involved and blood involved with the Christmas lights and the cheerfulness.
And Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story Christmas.
We like this. Yeah, we like this one. I like this one.
The
Yeah.
Nightmare
have a
Before
favorite
Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah,
movie.
that's horror. I never liked the Christmas movie. I like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Mike
Love
Steele.
Rudolph.
Abominable
Mike.
Snowman. Abominable Snowman. How do you say
Shout
that?
out, shout
Yeah,
out to my favorite
abominable.
space lesbian
Abominable.
Heidi.
Abominable.
Abdominable. Snowman.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. That's talking again. I have extra press passes. Ooh, Scarlett, if you want to go with Vets Talking, send them a
Wait.
DM.
Oh, Hi, Vet.
Because they're going to be on, I think, Media Row. They might have a booth or a table or something.
That's that thing in Arizona.
fancy.
Oh, cool.
Yes, hit them up. You can be part of their
Be
team.
careful. I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm just going like to because I'm interested in it.
Just go. All right, go then.
Well, shit, he has extra press passes for you.
Hit them up. 2-8 Tag Air. Thank you for the orange boy. Someone is on their own planet. Anyway, missed you all the past week, and I turned the big 5-0. That's 50 for you dumb people. Still saving lost dogs and cats daily. Can I get a belated B-day from you, ladies? Thanks, Rob. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday to
Mr.
you.
Dog Rescuer.
This is your day.
Happy
And on this day
birthday
for you.
to
We're
you.
gonna
you.
love you. This
Merry
is your
Christmas.
day, your day.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
That one song that Mariah Carey
birthday to you.
All
to
I
you,
want for
to
Christmas
you, to you,
is
to
you.
you.
Woman, I
Roman Nation. I only sound white when it involves money. I really have a radio voice. Good for you, Roma.
White line.
All right.
AK knows what's up. That's
Is he on time? Is he on time though? Let's see that. Is he on time?
Hi, Keanu.
Hi, darlings. Can you hear me?
Look, we matched.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear me? Can you hear Eugene?
Yes,
A little
always.
bit. A little.
Who's he texting?
He's almost done. I'll leave if it's too distracting.
I need like a tool on
He's
my laptop.
streaming.
Slow down the
Also,
wave.
I hate headphones. I
You never wear them.
despise I hate them. I look ridiculous, but hello.
But you look very
ladies.
podcasty.
You look so cute with the headphones.
You look professional.
I look
love
like
those
a
earrings with the
stupid
headphones.
idiot.
I
Don't
would
lie
buy
to me,
the
ladies.
headphones that you wear. Just so I can lick your ears.
I love it. Oh my
You
god!
know
I'm
that
gonna
people
slide out
really
of my
like their
chair.
ears licked. Like people, I was like this guy
People
was like,
do.
he's like, oh, just going at my ear, and I'm like, you can bite it. I didn't even have to tell him he's biting it, and I'm like, is that a thing? Like they want to stick their tongue in your ear? Like I think I got an ear infection now.
So, what do you guys think of new
Like gonorrhea
Trump?
in my ear.
New Trump cologne. This is
I have to
from
have them.
Truth Social.
I need
Here
them.
are my new Trump perfumes and colognes. I call them fight
Oh my
because they
goodness.
represent us winning. Great Christmas gifts for the family. Go to gettrumpfragrances.com. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A fragrance your enemies can't resist. What do you guys think this smells like?
Oh my gosh, Jill Biden never
Victory.
smelled that in her life.
It should be called You Day MAGA. First of all, the
Some
marketing is all
really
wrong.
like
Yeah.
you know, really young, fresh.
You know,
scent.
Trump sells perfumes. He sells watches.
Really
He sells
hard,
guitars.
This is why he
He's got
doesn't have to take a
everything.
salary, you guys. He doesn't,
Right.
you know.
It's
he's
probably
not
Le
using
Labo.
Amazon.
I bet you
We got
guys it's Le
Trump.
Labo. Le Labo is the freshest scent ever. It's in New York, like
Oh.
you know, like,
Expensive.
it's amazing.
There's a lot of different smells there at Le Labo. Yeah.
So
They
nice.
mix them up.
It's worth the whatever you spend on it.
It's a fancy
Well, how much is it? How much is the Trump perfume?
Yeah, I bought like a 1.7 ounce bottle for $300 or something.
Find
But I only did it one time.
Is it by Donald?
GetTrumpFragrances.com. Let's go to the website. Let's go to
Oh, we should buy some right
Buy
now.
some right now.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, right now.
I am curious. You
Yeah, so
know,
keep your screen shared when you're putting in your payment information.
Make sure to do that.
what does
yeah.
this
Yeah, we
smell
can write it off
like?
as a deduction. We'll say it's for
Yeah,
our
what are
baby.
the notes?
Oh, $200. Woo,
That's
doggy.
expensive.
Ooh, doggy.
It has notes
right.
of money and
Oh, it's called Fight, Fight, Fight. Yeah,
Will it make
love
me
it.
rich?
Yes.
Look,
make
this has
Trump
like a
rich.
bust on it. That's so funny.
Sold out. Dude, I'm telling you, like I
Sold out already? No way.
I bought my husband a Trump watch for Christmas. Everything he sells, it sells out in like literally
Yeah,
hours.
and it takes
It's
forever
crazy.
to get it. They have
Because
to like.
Yeah, it
They're
does
like
take forever.
collector's items.
Oh my.
Yeah, listen, the money's going in Trump. Like
He just
I'm
puts
okay
his
with it.
name on
Remember the shoes?
anything and it sells. Yeah. It's always been that
Right,
way though.
those
Even
shoes.
before he was president, he would just put his name on anything and it would sell.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta love it
Introducing
though.
It's just who he
Fight,
is as a
fight,
person.
fight for men. The bold new fragrance from Trump Fragrances for patriots who never back down like President Trump. This scent is your rallying cry in a bottle. Featuring Trump's iconic image and raised fist, this limited edition cologne embodies strength, power, and victory. Crafted for those who stand tall, this bold scent delivers rich, robust notes that leave a lasting impression. It's not just a cologne, it's a symbol
Robust.
of resilience.
Yes.
Inspired by Trump's relentless drive, wear with pride and confidence. Fight, fight, fight cologne for men who fight to win and never surrender. They should tell you what this smells like. You know,
that's
like
crazy.
yes.
Heavier than like that Dior Sauvage smell, whatever that is. On.
You
I was
can
expecting fragrance
now
notes, like
Johnny Depp's a fighter though, so it's like it's probably on that a little bit heavier.
I love the idea of being able to smell Trump coming. I think that sounds really
so
nice.
fresh.
there's a
I'm
drop
gonna
of
come.
there's
So
a
bold.
drop of ear blood in every bottle.
Exactly.
man.
The left will say it smells like
your next
bigotry.
election by wearing Ew Day MAGA.
Oh my. It's such a hard scent.
I actually
the female one should be Melania scented.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh my
the
goodness.
fact that they didn't make a Melania perfume first is,
I
I don't abide by that. But this,
I would much rather smell Melania than Trump. I would be all
Oh,
up
it's
in here
just probably
smelling
smells
her.
amazing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
probably coming.
Ugh.
this is great for the person in your life who loves Trump and who you like don't know what to get them. But
Actually, that is
$200. Yeah.
Sure.
But I wish they told us what it freaking smells like. Like
Yeah, I feel like
either
that's
what other
crazy.
colognes or fragrance
yeah.
notes, something.
Yeah,
But when somebody says it has hints of notes of rose hips, do you know what rose hips smell like?
Rose
Really?
hip?
Oh,
In a
wow.
cologne?
Right.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
there is no. That's why perfume commercials are so bizarre.
Yeah,
Because
there's that
they have to
fragrance.
have Natalie Portman being like,
Bob
live
Lazar. Bob Lazar.
boldly,
They are.
right, and then jumping off a cliff into a river. Like that's why perfume commercials are so bizarre. So
Yeah. This is women's fight, fight, fight.
I love the
No
bottle.
description at all. Just buy it.
Yeah. That one might not
Oh, wait,
be
there it is.
as
Okay.
seductive. If you wear the men's, then it's
Same description, no fragrance notes at
Same
all.
description. Okay.
That's annoying.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh wow, it's got 2 million reviews already on Fragnatica.
What? What are the
Like, I
reviews
always
say?
go on the
Does
Fragnatica.
it?
What
It's a
website are you on?
fragnatica.com or something. I don't know how to say the word. But it shows the top, middle, and lower like scents of the
Yeah.
scent. So that way you can save it and you know like your favorite scents and like what the middle notes are. So I'm looking right now at what the notes are, like what the whatever the wow. So
what
the
are your
gender
favorite
is-
notes in a
Wow, the
cologne?
gender
or
is actually
perfume?
more female than male. Wait. Oh, I read it wrong. Nope, it's unisex.
Like Lady Gaga's perfume.
Okay.
You mean fragrance.net? No, you mean
Whoa.
Fragrantica.
Fragrantica.com/perfume.
Fragrantica. All right, let's put it in.
Fight.
All right.
Cologne for men. Whoa.
All right, I'm pulling it up. Here we go. We're doing a deep dive.
It's gonna get hard to sell that with the amount of men nowadays.
Okay, fight cologne for men. Goodbye ads.
What's your main accords? Okay, tell us. Is it a
Is
secret
this cringe?
recipe?
Is the fight thing cringe or not?
It's a
Is it?
nighttime.
All the Trump, a lot of the Trump stuff is silly. There was
Yeah.
Trump honey. There was Trump honey. Honey
Yeah.
at one point.
Robust.
Okay, so it's supposed to be
But Winnie the
silly. It's
Pooh
not
eats?
supposed to be serious, right?
They're saying this is a spring fragrance and a summer fragrance.
Better be
Well,
the
more
hard,
people hate it than love it. Look at all the
better be
hate.
a hard cold winter.
Could be haters.
Well,
Lock them
Okay,
down.
it has a
It's
perfume
probably
rating
not very earthy. I
of-
can't imagine it's like earthy at all. Like
Wow.
no
It got a 2.17 out of
sandalwood.
5, which is really bad.
That's not good.
Guys, it's a personal courage, and it shows the strong.
There's no way they bought it. There's no way they bought it.
I know.
Butler pen.
Could easily just be people. Who
Oh yeah,
hate
you're
Trump.
right.
Didn't it just come out like today? I mean,
Oh yeah.
That's a fall though, but that's good because fall is dying. And if
It's probably a
least-
super basic scent. Like if we're being honest, it's probably just a very typical.
Inoffensive.
it smells like a
man
boomer.
blonde.
Light blue.
Smells like
well, it's generational. It's gone on for so long.
Smells like very little notes of gun control and fighting for your country and red hats and
Hell yeah, my kind of
yeah, it
scent.
smells like
Exactly.
money, patriotism, and success.
McDonald's.
Money.
I don't know how else to
McDonald's,
describe the
yeah.
scent, but it smells like someone held in a fart all day long, got home from work, locked the bathroom door, and let one
Smells like
rip in the
money.
most
That's what some
diabolical
people
way.
sell.
Then they turned on the shower and filled the room with steam and sat in the smell of hot fart for the next 10 minutes. That's what this cologne smells like.
God, so
Wait, no.
dumb.
How can they say that about our president? Come on now.
Oh,
Fart? No way.
wow. All right. Well, now you guys know.
Oh, if it smells like blood, like all the blood for our country that he, the
Pure
ear
blood.
and everything, like everything he gave and sacrificed, everything in that courage and resilience and all of that is so bold and robust.
It is robust.
Resilient. Like, yeah, heck, we can't wear it, but who knows what kind of man can actually wear that except for Trump?
Speaking
I
of,
wonder what
I'm an
Trump
American.
wears. Like what cologne
I'd be
Trump
scared
wears.
to wear it. What the heck's gonna happen? I'll get shot.
Speaking of Trump, Barron is now a little bit getting more into the spotlight. We're hearing clips of him speak. We're seeing him on camera a bit
can
more
speak?
often. Oh, he can. Barron Trump disappoints NYU girls with devotion to first love
Oh my
because
god.
he's going to NYU now. Oh, this
Oh,
is
video
really
game?
cool.
Oh no.
Stop seeing
And what's
the
his
text.
first love?
Video
Okay.
games.
While many college-age boys are focused on partying
Podcasts.
and meeting girl, Donald Trump's 18-year-old son Barron has something else on his mind: video games. Ever since the 6'9" teenager stood by his father's side at his victory rally following his 2024 win, fans have been obsessing over him online and trying to uncover every detail about his life. Yes, he's very elusive.
That's really
But
nosy.
despite his newfound popularity, it has been revealed that Barron, who recently started as a freshman at NYU, prefers to stay in his room and play. Well, yeah, because he's famous. He'd rather play video games rather than socializing with his fellow students. Multiple NYU attendees told TMZ that they said the teen spends little time on campus, always sits in the back of the classrooms, moves quickly from the school buildings to his waiting SUV. He hardly exists when he can't have a normal life. I mean, it's not his
Yeah, he can't
fault.
just be hanging out. It'd be a security problem, first of all. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Also,
Yeah.
if my dad were almost assassinated,
Right.
I think I would be, kind of
he's
terrified.
got
of
security
it
on
as
him all the
well.
time. He
Yeah.
has Secret Service on him all the time. I mean, how is he
Well,
supposed to hang out?
Yeah, he's not going to be going to keggers and doing shots of Majorska.
Yeah,
like
that
the
would
rest
be
of
like
us.
on the front page of the, whatever.
Yeah, and then he would get
Too tall
canceled for
for a
that.
keg stand. I can't do it.
Poor
They-
kid. I mean, honestly, video games the only safe thing that he can do. What else is he
Yeah.
gonna do?
And he hardly.
Yeah, he's
exists.
not trying to get.
Do you think he
trapped
plays
by
online with
his
like a secret name?
classmates.
Like he's all
Definitely.
secretive?
The internet can be kind of dangerous.
They added that he is always
Yeah.
surrounded by Secret Service, which made it difficult for Barron, who Donald shares with wife Melania, to have a normal college experience. But there is one way that he is connected with his classmates through his love of video games. He's so tall. Oh, he's cute.
Did
though.
you guys ever play
He's
video? I
handsome.
played Skyrim a lot when I was like a kid. And like,
The outlet reported that Barron had been asking NYU students for their Discord usernames and gamer tags to play together online. Oh, that's sweet. Discord is
looks exactly like Donald Trump.
a social media app used to connect and chat. We all know what Discord is. As for his game of choice, it's been said that his favorite game is soccer game FIFA. In the end, his classmates described him as chill and friendly. Donald has been open about how his son is a big fan of gaming in the past. In addition, kids who went to high school with him previously told the Daily Mail that he would rave about soccer and the video game Clash of the Clans. I wonder what he's talking about. Donald and Melania welcomed Barron in 2006, and unlike the soon-to-be 47th president of the United States, other kids he shielded away from the spotlight. At first, he was raised in a lavish New York City penthouse apartment and attended an elite private school on the Upper West Side. How do I know this? Because he applied to the school that I used to work at, which was an all-boys prep school on the Upper East Side. But I was there, and they were all talking about how they came in, like they brought him in to interview, and I was like, oh, that's so neat. It was like the year before I started working there. Anyway, after his dad was elected president, oh, there he is. Oh.
Did you hear the recordings of them when they were younger? And Barron's like,
how
go to school.
Cute. Look how
it was so cute.
What a cutie. Oh my goodness. He was so
Thank God she
cute.
had
a star.
Good job, Melania.
I can't get over how cute he was.
He's a beautiful family.
Goodness, he's like little bean face.
Little cheekies.
Look at his cheekies. Oh my God.
Look at Melania's body just looking amazing.
Oh, yeah. She's so hot. Ah.
Dude, I know.
She gave birth and now looks like this. Good. God bless.
She still looks like that. She's still killing
Look
it.
at him. Oh, he's so cute. His little briefcase.
Oh yeah, play that clip. Somebody say it in the chat to find where he's talking about his suitcase.
This is not a clip, it's just a still.
No, but there is a video clip of it. It's super cute.
I had friends redo this too. It was adorable.
When Donald left the White House,
goes, this is my suitcase, and like, am I gonna go to school? And like, she's like, yeah, you'll go to school. And then Trump
When Donald left the White House, he
Favorite accent.
Parents to Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach. He graduated from high school in 2024, and his famous father was in the crowd cheering him on during the big moment. Barron was noticeably absent during much of Donald's campaign trail in 2016 and 2020, but it was said that he started showing some political noose by I've never even seen this word before, by urging his father to appear on a number of popular podcasts during his most recent campaign. And following Donald's win, the teenager took the stage with his parents at a victory rally. Immediately after his appearance at the event, public fascination with him spiked online. Last month, video of him talking as a child went viral on social media, and many online users were shocked over the fact he used to have a Slovenian accent. The clip was, does this bring us to the clip? Is it this one? Da, 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 da. Oh my God, the ads. Is that it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, watch the full video. Do we want to watch the full video?
Danny, if I remember it, I've heard you talk about not pursuing perfection.
You need that ad blocker.
God damn. Hold on. Hold, please. Looking back at how Barron Trump. Look at that t-shirt. This is the ads I'm getting. It's the shirt that says, if you think I'm short, you should see my patience. This is the kind of ads I get. Along with this hideous sweater.
This doesn't look anything like racist betting. I don't understand.
I know. I'm getting ads that a 65-year-old woman would be getting.
You keep getting that weird coat as well. I've seen that on another one of your ads. Yeah.
If you're on Rumble, the Rumble has the boomer ads. The boomer ads are all at Rumble.
You need to use an ad blocker when you're sharing your screen, girl.
Little baby.
See the little delicate hands.
Go to school now?
Yeah, you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Now I'm gonna go
have lunch. First you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Oh, he's so sleepy.
No. Oh.
Oh, how cute. We really watched him grow up. Wow.
Oh, they're
so tall.
Yep, taller than them.
I don't really need the volume.
He looks like he's like learning how to use his legs when he was 14.
He looks like Ichabod
Wow.
Crane.
Ichabod.
Aw,
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
it is so cool.
Why does he always look so sad?
Because
He does,
his
kind
people
of.
are trying to
He's
kill his
smart.
dad.
Loyal and
Yeah.
respectful.
Well,
They
that
can't
just
really-
happened.
And
but
he's
what
a
about when he
time
was a
traveler,
child?
so
I
it's
think
there's a lot of pressure on
it's
him.
like Melania she's out of the light because she
Time traveler.
He is a time traveler.
Them too, you know.
I just feel like he looks like hella Sigma. He's just very stoic all the time. It's like,
He is Sigma. He don't give a fuck.
yeah, he is Sigma. These bitches trying to trap him with a baby and all this stuff, not
Nope.
gonna happen.
He's not falling for it.
Nope.
Crazy.
Mhm.
He's too smart for that.
He already
How
knows a
old
thing
is
or
he
two about a
again?
thing or two.
He probably. Can you imagine him dating right now? Like,
How could he
Yeah, you
possibly?
know what the mom that hot?
imagine
Like,
he
come on
dates
now.
women
Like,
women
another
could
girl's
make up like bullshit Me Too accusations of him. They could say, "Oh, he attacked me." They could literally like trick him into like falling in love with them and do what that girl did with that baseball player, where she was like plotting to like rob
Oh
him.
yeah.
You can't really
What was her
trick
name?
someone
Lindsay
into falling
Shill?
in love.
our conservative men that are good for the country, and because none of like, you know what I mean. We need to protect them and stand up for them, and that's like what people like. What the Marjorie Green woman, she stands up.
Juan Soto signed with the Mets. I'm
You know,
so annoyed. I'm
like,
so annoyed.
that-
Sorry.
What is that?
What?
Juan Soto just signed with the Mets. God.
Han Solo?
Juan
Juan
Soto.
Juan
Soto. He and Judge were like the Yankees' top.
I didn't know there was
players
baseball in Star
last
Wars.
year. And
I didn't
Dodgers were
know.
looking at him. Mets were looking at him. He met with so many teams. Diamondbacks. God, he was all over the place. God damn it! I'm so annoyed. All right.
Never
yeah,
saw
this
you
is
care
what-
so much about a Mexican. Wow.
I know he's like the only one.
It's like when Aaron Rodgers went with the Jets. I'm like, I didn't know this until I already saw him on the screen playing for the
That's
Jets.
football.
So here's why
I
Barrett
believe.
can't really
It was
date
too
because
late. It was too late then.
he's got to keep his inner circle so small. Like bitches be crazy, as we all know.
Yeah.
And God, I mean, they could drug him, they could rob him, they could break into his phone and like get. I mean,
Secret
get all
Service isn't going
sensitive.
to allow him to be drugged. I don't
Yeah.
think.
And they're gonna have to accompany him on dates, like if he ever does start dating.
Whew.
It'll be like that
He's
Seinfeld
smart for
episode.
playing video games. I mean,
Remember that
You
Disney
know.
Channel original movie, My Date with the President's
Maybe he's just-
Daughter?
yeah,
He needs
Right?
somebody that's
Maybe
like
My Date with the
another.
President's Son.
Yeah, he needs like another world leader's daughter.
Yes.
To date. That's like
Facts.
the ideal thing. Like, find some cute
Does
18
Putin
year
have a
old.
daughter?
But then
Right?
again, it's like Trump got to choose his wife. You know, it wasn't like set up.
Trudeau
He met Melania just by like that. He wasn't even there to meet Melania. And they
Did
met
you say Justin Trudeau's kid?
Yes, it could be like Lady in the Tramp.
okay.
I was thinking like, oh, maybe like a Norwegian princess or something, you know?
Or does
No.
Putin have a daughter?
Maybe
Okay,
Putin's
okay.
daughter.
He has a lot of kids.
Great.
Look at him. He has so many kids out there. I'm sure. Like,
He probably has beautiful daughters. Let's be real.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I'd do them.
I would too.
Saying.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like objectively, just objectively.
I would go out for like a meal.
Yeah.
Food.
You see him on that horse topless?
True. I thought that was
yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm very confused.
Oh, well, I'm a Western girl. I like that.
First,
shit.
mommy, all I know is you could do better, okay? So you know what? I'm not
Oh,
gonna judge you.
well, I mean,
You know,
I
don't
have,
get out of him if
but-
you want, but you can do better.
I'm
is all
not
saying.
really gonna go after Putin, guys. I'm not gonna really do it.
If you do, I'm not going to judge you
exciting.
though. Okay, I celebrate your choice in boning who you want.
So breaking, Trump
Yeah.
says he will pardon all January 6th prisoners on his first day in office. Wow.
He always was going to, right?
It's a day of love. It's a day of love.
But there's
As
something
he should.
important. There's a lot of people who weren't arrested and who weren't named, and they're living in a country that rhymes with cereal. Okay, and they haven't got charged with anything. So if they have to go after those people if they're going to
You
do
mean
this, in my opinion.
Syria?
No, it rhymes with is cereal.
Oh,
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, they're
the
like
people
all over
that,
there. The people who
that
open the
German
doors.
leader guy didn't like that country.
The
That
people
one.
who like the people like
And
open the
Frank's
doors that whole
not
day.
cereal.
They didn't get charged. They didn't get charged with that at all. And I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. Everybody else got charged. The grandmas got charged.
Think of a country that rhymes with
Well,
cereal.
Chrissy,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
not
told
the
you who it
best.
was.
That's not
You know
the
that one
best.
German
It's
leader?
not
You
the
know that one
best
German
one.
leader back in the 40s? So like the people he didn't like, their
Well,
country.
The
Their
one
country.
people who have a separate word for racism. That country.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Is there a country
Blue and
we're
white
not allowed to
flag.
say on YouTube?
No, we're just trying not to say
You're just
anything
not
too
allowed to
untoward.
criticize them. You
No.
just
No,
say
because
it.
yeah, you can say it's just If there's too many
I'll
words put
Google it
together.
I can say
Yeah,
I
cereal
love
was
Israel.
terrible.
Like,
Cereal does not make sense at all. Why did I even say that?
Just
So,
think
that was
like it's
confusing.
real. Just imagine like it's real.
What is
But regardless, so if they pardon all the people, and what happens to all the people who did serve time? Because I had friends who were just there and they had to spend 8 months in jail, right? So like, what happened to them? And then
Like,
they got to go back. They got to get those people who weren't arrested because
Yeah,
they're all
you know,
feds anyways.
people don't understand like how traumatic it really is. I've been through the court system and I've gone through the justice system for not for January 6th, but people don't realize like it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money to fight your case, hire a lawyer, and then when it's like a political thing where the government's against you from the beginning, like think about all of the time and the money that these people have lost just sitting in jail over this. It's crazy. Like I can't. They
need reparations.
What's
They
your
need
big deal?
reparations.
Right, in that way.
Yes,
Why can't we be
reparations.
friends? If you become friends with
Land
them,
and a tractor.
that's
reparations.
Go up to them and say,
something like
40
that.
acres. Let's use this passion, this energy between us, whatever kind of, sometimes anger and energy and whatever kind of sexual sort of tensions between you guys, gotta go face them and do it.
Oh yeah, I face them.
Oh yeah,
your enemies. Just saying.
So it's very exciting.
You're like,
I'm
doing
with
that,
ya.
he's like, oh, I hated you. Oh my God, I want to fuck you. Like, this is so, oopsies, excuse me.
We're on YouTube, Scarlett.
What? Oh no, oh my gosh.
It's almost Christmas.
I'm a bad girl.
We're gonna put a scarlet letter on you.
He's watching.
I'll kiss my hat.
Family show.
This is a family show. What I want to ask you guys, what of Trump's sort of promises so far are you most excited for him to see enact, or will you be most looking for him to do?
Didn't he say he was going to get rid of the income tax?
Yeah,
God,
replace it
that'd
with
be nice.
tariffs.
That would be nice. And then the no tax on tips.
Yeah,
no tax on tips is what I was thinking.
And defunding the NGOs.
No?
Defund the NGOs. Stop the human trafficking.
Free Ross.
Oh yeah, free Ross.
Oh, Ross. He has made
I mean, the
quite a lot
income
of
tax
headway.
would be crazy. That would be amazing. I don't know. I'm so cynical, and I'm like, I just feel like it's not going to happen. But
Make America Florida.
I
yeah,
just want to see more perfumes by Trump. That's all I
abolish
want.
the Department of Education.
Wisconsin's a
Ooh.
lot better right now.
Heidi, why would abolishing the Department of Education be helpful? I genuinely am stupid about this topic.
Because why
They're
should we?
essentially robbing us. I mean, they're taking our tax dollars and doing absolutely nothing, and we have worse results since it was established. Our education has gone down every single year because basically they're just taking money and feeding it to administrators, and none of it goes to the kids. So just send it back to the states. Let the states take care of their own education.
Yeah,
Get rid of the federal
education has
department.
plummeted since the Department of Education.
Yeah,
has been
they
created.
basically go in and say these are the standards. This is what you have to teach, and it's had horrible results. I mean, teachers are teaching to the tests. Kids aren't learning anything. They're illiterate now. I don't even know how they keep getting funding. They keep getting funding somehow through
So
the
much
Department of
funding.
Education. And it goes nowhere. It goes to bloated admin. It goes to basically fat cat administrators, and nothing goes to the kids or the teachers.
It's fake.
Yeah.
These liberal colleges. I dropped out of my college, and I said I'm not going to graduate because I have to work because I had gotten 2 concussions and getting hit by a car twice while I was going to school.
The same car?
I didn't think it could happen
I was
twice.
working for as a delivery driver for Jimmy John's on my bike. I got hit
Oh
by
my
a car,
God.
and then the guy didn't know
Oh.
English, so he's just like, we go to ATM, and I said, okay, and I think I got $100, but I think that was a lot of money then. I was so grateful, like I hit by a car, I got $100, but that was while I
You
was
need
in
to know
college.
your worth, Scarlett.
Yeah.
And then I would just sleep through my classes, and then I would dig through the trash. Like college was not a great
You're like a
experience.
raccoon.
And then I had a theater class, and the guy's like, stop shitting on your classmate Scarlett. I said, what did I do? Or my name was not Scarlett then, but literally my professor just starts yelling at me like he's a liberal guy, and now I understand. He
probably wanted to have sex with you.
Like this,
That
yeah,
was probably,
he had this tension. Like you remind me of my wife or something. Like, but he didn't want to.
Okay,
say
he
that
definitely
I was
wanted
a
to have
virgin.
sex
I
with you.
was too, like not woke. I was too not woke. Where I was like, I went into a.
You are not
reminding me
woke.
of my wife.
Football player
Are you
for the Badgers.
kidding
He's like, I need a massage on my knee. So I gave him a massage. She started touching me. I said, "What are you doing?" I said,
Okay, again, he wanted to bone you.
I was so
Yeah, that
good
sounds
at
like the
it. I was
beginning of a
The
prom.
only reason why I broke band was because this dude's like, "You're gonna catch feelings." I'm like, "No,
New
I'm
porn
not."
category. That's a new porn category. Knee massage.
Roman Nation says BPT forever, mommy.
I
Lol.
was honestly though, I was just like,
Thank you, Roman Nation.
So maybe that's how Baron is.
BPT, forced mommy. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Black people time. Black people time. They have their own time. Okay.
That's true,
fine.
actually.
Zatochi, play the Young Baron suitcase video clip. We did. Thank you. Thank you for the Yellow Boy Vets talking. Obama daughters have tons of bad party pics out there. One pic of Baron with a beer would be the end of the world to these people. Baron for president in the future. It'll happen. He's a time traveler. He could do it.
Yeah,
He's
a time traveler.
Go to like Coachella and stuff.
Leo Fisher, thank you for the orange boy. Thank you for the 30. Anna, that Star Wars girl, had her baby, a girl, photo on Anna's Twitter, copied to Chrissy's Twitter. Yes, oh my goodness. Congrats to Anna, that Star Wars girl. She gave birth about 4
Happy
days.
Life Day to baby Star Wars girl.
Life Day. Yes, she gave
Little
birth
Ewok.
4 days ago.
She looks
And-
cute as hell pregnant though. She posted that picture right before and I was like, oh my God. Like that's femininity. It was just the most beautiful cute
She was a
picture.
very hot pregnant girl.
Do you know what I was thinking
And hot.
about? Imagine that you think you're having a boy, and then you wrap your mind around that, and then you're having a girl.
For 8 months,
It's not like
she thought
yeah,
she was
or
having
vice
a boy.
versa, yeah.
And then finally saw like a real doctor, and then they were like, "No, you're having a girl."
A real doctor.
It happens. I was a boy until I was born, although this was like eons ago because I'm old, but they're like, I was a boy until I was born. And it's like, I just have a
Really?
strong clit. I'm not
my
a boy.
mom didn't even know. My
Hell
mom didn't even know I was there
Massive
until
clit in the womb.
6 months
She didn't
in.
know you were
and then she
there.
thought I was a boy.
Just dropped
Yeah.
down, running like
She well, because I'm a twin, and so she just thought that her doctor told her that there was like just
You
the
snuck
one.
in.
And then
You snuck
and then I
in.
showed up 6 months in, and then they're like, "Oh, I think this one's a boy." So I was about to be Brock, by the way.
That's my man. My man's name is Brock. That's a good name. If you're a boy, it's a good name.
Oh yeah, I was about to be the
liked him.
ultimate frat boy. I was about to be over 6 feet tall, blonde hair, blue eyed Brock.
Yeah.
Better
I
believe
would've
I was gonna
fucked
be
ya.
pulling bitches. Okay.
The other girl
I
names
think I
for
would've been
me
a
were
really bad
Suki
boy.
or Lois,
Really bad.
which is
Would've been a-
terrifying.
Lois.
but always
Lois
too
is
honest.
kind of sweet. Lois is like kind of like
Well,
it's
they
not
never
around
guy.
much anymore.
whether or not it's a girl or
was a
boy,
boy,
we'll
I
call
would be
it
so good.
Keanu. Yeah. But
I would've been a
I
good
don't
guy.
know.
Thank you, Leo. Yeah, big congrats to Anna. I have to send her a gift. I have it just sitting in my hallway.
Facts.
I made her a basket. Okay, Simon Ho. It was Baron who told his father to go on podcasts. Yes, it was Simon.
Smart.
Simon Ho.
He has his finger
Ho.
on the pulse.
David
the-
Brownfield. Thank you for the green boy. I love you all, but you need more trans, black, lesbian men, so I don't feel like a colonizer for supporting you. I think Don Lemon is available. I would love to have Don Lemon on the show.
Oh my
Can you
God,
imagine?
Tom Lemon. I would
The
blow
light-
my brains out.
might
I do.
do
I
it.
actively try to avoid listening to that man speak.
Let me know if that ever happens.
Don't
That would be
silence
Didn't he
him
have
and-
sex charges against him? Like he kicked someone's
Yes,
ass
he
and
was in
raped
the
him or something?
Hamptons. He was in the Hamptons. He grabbed somebody's hand and then stuck it down his drawers.
What?
Oh, the whole Jay-Z thing happened since the Jay-Z thing just happened.
Did that to a
Didn't
cab
that just
driver
happen?
one.
So I don't know. I think since we've been talking the Jay-Z drop where Jay-Z raped a girl.
Yeah, he did.
It's official now.
I'm sure it was
I
more
don't
than
know, that
one.
Wow. Yeah.
yeah.
Jay-Z raped a 13-year-old with P. Diddy.
Well, wasn't he? There's this whole story about him and Rihanna, how he was dating Rihanna before she was legal, and they hid it. They basically were hiding it.
That makes sense.
And then supposedly he gave this is allegedly, you guys. Allegedly he gave Rihanna herpes.
Oh my God.
And it was this whole big thing. And so with the thing with Chris Brown, when she started dating Chris Brown, it was actually a cover for the fact that Jay-Z was like doing her or whatever.
Right.
And so Chris Brown found out that he had herpes, and he's like, what? I must have gotten it from Rihanna. And he's like, how did you get herpes? Right. And so he goes over, and she's I guess like hanging out or making out, or I don't know, something with Jay-Z, like when he goes over to somebody's house, like their friend's house. And that's like when the whole incident happened where they went to jail and he hit her and stuff. Right. That's when it happened. He's like, get out of here. He's like, what are you doing? Get in my car. And he drives off with her, and she starts hitting him, and then he like hits her back, and they pull over, and then that's where the mugshot.
They gave her herpes.
Well, I mean, track. You know,
that's So basically, Jay-Z was trying to hide that he was hooking up with Rihanna when she was underage and kept doing it, and gave her herpes.
I mean,
and Chris Brown was the cover, and then he got super pissed, and that's what happened.
So all these people have herpes. Wow.
Probably.
Because
that means Beyonce has it.
Disparaged because of that. So that would be crazy if that's actually true.
I don't know. That's a rumor, but it does make sense in a way, because like the whole Chris Brown thing never made sense to me, and it's always like so much mystery as to why she was like. She was hitting him over and over and over while he was driving, and then he got mad and he starts hitting her, and he, messed up her.
I mean, her face was pretty fucked up.
I agree.
Her face was super fucked up. I mean, but it was like, she was hitting him. They were driving. She was hitting him while he was driving. He got mad, pulled over, messed her up, obviously,
and then
mugshots and everything.
Out
but
of
there was
her,
never
that's
like,
not good.
yeah, but there was never like backstory as to like anything. It was just always really weird, and it was like a cover up. It's like, okay, but like, what was going on? Why were they driving? And apparently, that's the story that people say. That's like what what's her name, Jaguar, right? And all, all those
Jaguar.
They're in the know that they're like, oh no, that's actually what happened. He was actually mad because he got herpes from Rihanna.
Well, still doesn't give him the right to,
it doesn't justify anything, but I mean,
it just explains why he went out. Because like from what it sounds like he did, he like almost killed her. If like the details that I've heard about it are real, like he almost killed her. So just it doesn't excuse anything, but it does explain like why he flew off the rails so hard. Like he actually had something to be mad about instead of just randomly starting to fight her,
Right.
Nobody
like, we never heard a
starts
backstory,
to fight at all. Right. Exactly. But
why would he get so mad? Probably because he's seeing other people that he's got to then tell.
Well, no, I mean the thing is that he's a little bit of a
herpes.
wild card there. He had like a history of domestic violence, like growing up and everything, and he had to go through like anger management. Yeah, and so he had a whole thing talking about like I'll never be like my dad and blah blah blah. And he clearly had a lot of emotional issues, but like kind of buried from it. And I just assumed that's he just he unleashed because he never actually handled his issues with his dad. But it just makes sense if you think about like, okay, so this was the this is what he was told was normal, right? And so he knew it wasn't, but like that was the only example he had of what relationships looked like, was watching his dad beat his mom. And then he's sitting there trying to bury those feelings up for years and years and years and years and years. And then he hears this terrible news that nobody wants to hear. And instead of being like, okay, I'm mad at you, he goes, I'm mad at you and now I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Right.
Right.
So,
wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, I always felt like that case was like, it was just weird. Like there wasn't a lot of information on it other than, we saw the photos, which were not good, but.
So, hi guys, I have a question. So do you guys still have like, so my friend, he gave me a present and he's going away to jail, so he got me a Hooters calendar and he gets me them every year, guys. Because
Careful with that calendar. We're on
Scarlett,
YouTube.
this is irrelevant.
So me and my guy friends, we go to Hooters together. We just sit there and look at the hot.
Careful about the
I'm
photos.
a wing
that you're
woman.
showing.
I get to be the wing woman.
All right,
though.
Scarlett, don't show
but
nude
Scarlett,
photos.
don't get the channel shut
Scarlett,
down.
Don't,
It's totally
Scarlett,
appropriate for Hooters.
don't.
Oh, anyways,
don't
yeah,
show
it's
the-
off.
okay.
It's off camera.
What's he going to jail for?
I just was wondering, like, do you guys still have Hooters in your states? Because I know it's like they get it out of the liberal
Hi,
state. So
Lila.
they want it
How's it going? I
like my wings.
I loved you in your
My little
Oompa
friends
Loompa
here.
costume.
Thanks, guys.
Oompa Loompa?
Yep, I was oompity loompity cute.
Oh, I didn't see the Oompa Loompa.
Oh
Or
my
did
God.
I? I know I saw the elf.
Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Dee.
Gino needs to chill out.
Can you hear him still?
You've been busy, Lila. Are you home right now? Because you've been
Yeah,
all
I'm down in
over.
Dallas, and I'm just doing
Okay.
gigs around Dallas. I was a Mrs. Claus tonight.
Cute. I love it.
Yeah, it was for a 21st birthday, so I came with balloons and knocked on the door.
Oh.
This is so cute.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I surprised him outside of the. I don't know, my camera's not working very well.
You're so cute, Lila. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Let me make sure this.
Everybody hire Lila to be your birthday performer.
Yeah, I'll come hang out.
I like this.
I love this so much.
That was so fun. That was for a 50th birthday party.
Dude.
Oompa Loompa for a 50th
Super
birthday
cute.
party? That's so random.
Your
Yes.
makeup looks so good.
It was.
Amen.
They were great. They had like a whole cake and a band, and then the band was like singing an Oompa Loompa song for me. It was quite adorable.
How do you know, like, so they say, hey, we want you to come be an Oompa Loompa, and then I imagine you didn't have an Oompa Loompa costume, so you have to then like get all the pieces of the costume.
Yeah, actually, the lady who hired me, she ended up getting me my costume, so it was great.
Oh wow,
Nice.
I don't know what's going on with my
love it.
camera. Is it cutting in and out?
a little bit.
Yeah. What's the deal?
Is this in your
Throw it up
closet
window.
here? All these boots?
Yes, that's my closet. Well, it's not my closet. It's like it's in my bedroom, but it's like a little stand that I have with all my boots.
Ooh, this looks like a rich
Wow.
person's closet. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I like it because I can do all my pictures there with my ring light.
Yeah.
It was fun. But this party was awesome. I was only there for a couple hours, and they had a band, and I just had to come out and deliver a cake and then take pictures with people.
I love
You didn't
that.
jump out. Did you jump out of the cake? You didn't jump out of the
No, I
cake?
did not this time. But there are
I'd pay big money for that, Lila. I would pay so much money
I
for you
totally
to jump
want
out
you
of
at
my
my
cake.
birthday party.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
all sorts of costumes. I think the best like little person gig I did was one time I was a mini Marilyn Monroe for like a Lexus dealership, and then I
Wow.
just had to
Wow.
sing happy birthday, and it was a quick little.
Iconic.
Adorable.
It was, but that was my first time doing Oompa Loompa, and it was fun and it was cute. So
Did you pass
Yeah.
out chocolate?
no, but I should have had chocolates to pass out. That would have been a good idea. But every time someone took a picture with me, I was like, "Do you have a golden ticket?" That's the only way.
Ah,
That's so cute. Probably a
Yeah.
much better experience than that
The
Willy
best
Wonka
part
experience
was
earlier this year.
when the band took a break, they had me do stand up. And so I did a little bit of comedy, which they loved. But then the band guy asked me, he was like, "Is that your real voice, or are you putting on like an Oompa Loompa voice?" And I was like,
Oh,
"No,
boy.
that's how I sound."
Oh.
Then
But
you
it was
should have said to him, you should have said to him, is that your real voice, or are you just doing like a gay voice?
Well, at least my voice, it works well for these characters. You know what I mean? Because they're kind of like jolly and high pitched. And I think when
Yeah.
I get nervous, my voice gets higher. So I was
Oh,
like,
perfect.
It was great. I was just I just passed out shots, and yeah, I was only there for a couple hours, and it was great.
Yes, baby.
Good for
I
you.
love it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Great.
Great.
So excited.
That's awesome.
Well, a couple more here from Bedstock, and Jake Chansley deserves reparations. Oh yeah, all the people that have served.
Yeah, give
time.
him Give him some land and a tractor.
How do you give someone reparations who's been to prison, who's like done time? Like, what does that look like? I guess it's just money. It's just money.
Just cash.
And a puppy, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I could take payment in the form of puppies.
Yeah.
Cherry, I like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Very cute. Yeah, I want one too now. David Brownfield. I always imagined a joke where a foreign man told his girlfriend that he got the hairpiece, but his accent made it sound like he got the herpes. Wow, that's a stretch, David. But all right, we'll take it.
That was creative. It was
Very
creative.
creative. You tried. You did
Probably
try.
you have to hear it. You have to hear it. You know.
Just like my cereal rhyming.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh yeah.
Is
Let's talk about Trish Paytas because I don't know who she is, and I think I need you guys to help.
She's a
explain.
character.
Trisha Paytas joins the cast of SNL for iconic closing bows. Here is. This is, I guess, what? I don't know who any of these people are. No, I know.
Is
David
she the girl in the purple dress?
Is this
Yes.
her?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is
I
she?
love her. She's like the best internet troll on the planet.
She's an icon. She's a legend.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
Trisha, you know, she used to have a lot of like, she was like famous for crying on her kitchen floor, like on the internet. Like she had breakdowns all the time. She would beef with like Jeffree Star.
She was
and, like,
she was in the Eminem music video where she was fat
Yes.
Jessica Simpson.
she's like
Really?
really like the
Yeah.
cockroach of the internet. She's been in everything and everywhere. And
Oh, yeah.
in the last couple of years, you know, like she did have a lot of like kind of mental issues, but she got everything she wanted. You know, she got married to a really good guy. She has 2 kids now, and like
Named
you know, her
Malibu
dreams
and
have been to
Elvis.
do stuff like this on SNL. So it's like, it's actually cool. If you're like a Trisha Paytas fan, it's really cool to see her like on SNL. And
But yeah,
doing
she
really
used to have
well,
a
'cause-
podcast with that stupid guy Ethan
Yeah.
Klein, Frenemies.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Frenemies was actually really good. That was before Ethan was, you know,
Yeah,
the way
he
he
went
is
off
now,
the
but-
rails.
yeah.
So bad.
That was like
but-
their last good podcast.
She even actually started a podcast with Colleen Ballinger, but it was like by the 3rd episode, all that stuff came out about her.
Yup.
And a lot of the stuff was again, like Colleen Ballinger was taking pictures from Trisha Paytas's OnlyFans, naked pictures, and sending them to children.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Not
Yeah,
only
she
that, with OnlyFans, you guys, but she asked Blair White to have sex with her on her OnlyFans.
Who did Trisha Paytas did?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't knock the curiosity. But publicly.
As a troll or to be, or like seriously, she asked.
I mean, who knows? I mean, they're at the end of the day, they're having sex on OnlyFans. I don't know if that counts as a troll anymore.
Did they actually do it?
No, Blair White was
would
like
never.
No, he's
No.
gay.
I'm gonna quit.
He's like not into women.
Yeah,
Hey,
Blair's
strictly
not into
dickly.
women.
Yeah.
That
strictly
dress is a
dickly.
beautiful color. I do like that dress.
I
It's
don't
a
want
beautiful
that
color.
Yeah, Trisha's polarizing. You either love her or hate her. You know, she's just one of those people. But
Yeah, she's had internet feud after internet feud with like Jeffree Star, Nikocado Avocado, of like you name it, man.
Where
David Dobrik, Vlog Squad. She was in Vlog Squad for a while too. So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
been around.
She's
For how many years? When did she first come onto the scene?
Dude,
Oh,
I
it's
think
like
she's been on
over
YouTube
10.
for like
I don't like
16 or 17 years. Like it's like
Yeah,
a
it's been
while.
a long time. I remember actually, I feel like, okay, I don't remember where I saw this clip. I feel like it showed up on like The Soup or something with Joel McHale. But it was a clip of her asking if dogs have brains because they can't talk. So that means they don't have brains.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Oh my god,
Yeah.
The Scoop, that's just like
But like,
remember that
because
show?
at the time, I was definitely not an internet person by any means. Like, I didn't even know what the internet really was. I had no idea that people did. Like, I remember thinking, like, why the hell does she post videos like that? I don't get it. Like, I was so confused as to what she was even doing. And I feel like I saw it on the TV. Is the thing. So I'm like, I don't remember where I saw it, but I do remember commentary on it and how stupid she sounded.
That would make sense though, that it would be on The Soup.
You guys know that song,
Really? Yeah.
I Want to Be Your Dog by the Stooges? I was like doing a cover of that song. like singing it, doing the screamo part.
Scarlett, we're talking about Trisha Paytas.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. I'm
just
a bad
trying to-
girl. I can't bring up rock music.
You
while we're
can, but
talking
just
about politics.
trying to stay on topic for like just
Okay.
a
Okay.
few
I
minutes.
need to be a good girl. I need to be good. So tell me when I'm bad. If I'm talking about Iggy Pop and the Stooges,
You're
I'm
not
a bad girl.
bad. I just
You're a bad
like
girl.
you're not
That's my
listening.
cat.
What do you know
That's
about Trisha Paytas? She's telling you how to. What she likes. We'll tell her.
But I don't want no ID. You know that song.
You're being a good girl, and you're being a very cute girl. It's just off topic, girl. That's all.
Yeah.
I like the 80s and the 70s.
You're great. You're great. Don't ever change, Scarlett.
I'm eating dog right now.
I look. I want to graduate. I want to help him graduate. I love this movie. It's my favorite movie.
SNL brings on Trisha Paytas to participate in sketch about Paul Mescal's Spotify Wrapped for 2024. Oh, that was why they brought her on. Her personality, Trisha Paytas, made a surprise appearance on SNL. Should I play that video? Okay, I don't even know who Paul Mescal is.
I forgot Trisha Paytas has actually released songs too. She has the one that I love Jesus.
Yes.
That
I
music
love you,
video was
Jesus.
yes. And then she did the one about her husband. I love Moses.
Yes. Very first time.
I remember one of the comments on one of those videos was
so iconic.
yeah.
I love her.
Trisha Paytas
I'm a
does what
fan.
Trisha Paytas wants. I love it so
Yes.
much. Like, I don't always love all the stuff that she does, but I just love her. Like the idea of her, how she just doesn't care. She just does whatever she wants to, and who cares?
Right. And she's just so like authentically herself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to find people like that in this day and
David
age.
Lee
So
Roth.
I always appreciate it.
We need to get her on here. That's who we need to get.
That would be crazy.
Trisha Paytas and Don Lemon in the same night.
Okay, so this is her surprise
Nightmares blunt
SNL
rotation.
appearance. Okay, let's see.
And Trisha Paytas? What are you doing here?
Me and my King Satoshi were just speed walking in the area.
Trisha Paytas. I remember her. I remember her face.
Is she on the
And it's
left
like,
or right?
That's everything.
The internet personality popping up during Paul Mescal's SNL debut in a sketch poking fun at Spotify Wrapped.
How was everyone's Spotify Wrapped?
Oh, God.
You mean the most embarrassing day of the year?
I feel really good about mine, actually.
Oh, okay. So this is where, like the Spotify Wrapped, which is like.
Do you guys ever try to write rap songs?
No, Wrapped, like their end of year, like what songs you listen to the most on Spotify?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. It's embarrassing.
Mine isn't. I shared mine on Twitter.
Mine
I'm
was
like proud of mine.
Mine was all fine, and then it said, "Well, in April, for some reason, you started listening to a lot of instrumental lullabies." We're like, "We don't know." I'm like, "That's why the baby was born."
The baby. Oh, that AC/DC song, "Got You by the Balls."
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Businessman. That's a good song.
Who
Anyways,
also hosts
there's
Myron's
only
Fave.
one person on YouTube.
I guess
Bussy is celibacy.
It was fun. I mean, you know, it's an iconic moment.
That iconic moment followed by
cute.
an in-person appearance from the pair.
In the area.
After the big night, Trisha reflecting on her SNL feature on Instagram.
Now everything's technical.
Oh.
Hey now, hey now.
Writing, I'm on SNL.
But seriously, how's this real? Why have we not seen anything from Trisha Paytas in a few years? Is that why this was so exciting?
Major respect to anybody.
If you just like watch her channel, like she's been wanting to do like kind of like more Hollywood stuff like this, like actual
Forever.
like forever, yeah. So it's just like as a Trisha Paytas fan, it's cool to like see her actually like get on SNL, and she like just sold out I think a couple shows in LA and like I think San Diego, like full sold out shows for Christmas, just stuff like that. She's getting gigs that she's been wanting forever, so it's just cool to see.
That's
but,
cool.
Yeah.
That is
I just
especially
remember
because she was a mess before, you know, like she really was a disaster.
An absolute
so
disaster.
It's just cool to see her reformed, if you will.
Yeah.
You should play at the Madison Comedy Club. I'll get it
Wisconsin?
sold out for you. I'll buy it buy the whole arena for you.
That's very sweet.
Nasty, continuing.
right on
I
State
don't know
Street
what life
here.
is right now.
I want to buy
Trying
the
to wrap
whole
my
State
brain
Street.
around what just happened.
Buy
Did
it
I
all.
dream
That's
it?
that's
I don't
actually
know.
like this is really cute.
This is it's really making me like her.
I love her dress.
I mean, SNL is extremely cringe, but
For sure.
I am proud of her.
I mean, I think anybody like in our age bracket though, like would still be like falling over themselves to be on SNL, just like from all the memories of like from childhood and stuff. Like it's still like for me, it's like locked in my memory as like such an iconic.
Shane
TV
Gillis
show.
got fired and he went back. So like any like you're gonna go back.
So
You get
did
an
Norm
opportunity.
Macdonald.
Like
Remember
in
that?
Paris, the dudes wear the white wigs, and then they wear like, is it pompous? What is that word? It's like P-O-M-P or something.
A peplum or a
That's
poplin?
what it's like very preppy pompous, but in a woman way. Like you know, like the guy that wore the wig, and then you'd yell at Jack Sparrow and like say, "No, that's my woman." You know.
Oh,
like,
this is her.
where the
Oh, Trisha.
yeah, that's what reminds me of, but in a good positive way.
Having fun. We are having fun today. We're having fun. Fun, we're having fun.
That's cute.
We're having fun at Four Seasons. We're having fun.
Oh, that's really cute.
I would do anything to be Trisha Paytas's daughter.
Oh my God.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
the best life ever. Like every day is
just
baby probably
silly
not gonna get
and
locked
fun.
up as a kid.
She probably has to keep like that much makeup on, or else like maybe she doesn't get recognized by the baby.
Oh,
it's scary. They get really attached to your smell. I took a bath with a bunch of like very fragrant Epsom salts, and then I came out. And Frank was like, "You stink!" And the baby woke up out of a sound sleep and started sobbing because he didn't know what the hell the smell was.
I like just
I remember
Like,
this
he was
night.
like, who's this dirty hippie lady?
Was it
That's a pretty
patchouli?
iconic
Was it
night.
patchouli?
Her clean hippie lady. I think I just smelled like it was like eucalyptus.
That's a very
Yeah.
potent scent.
Epsom
It
salt.
is.
Sure.
I smelled like
It's
that.
like effervescent. It's effervescent. Eucalyptus. Probably
so I
hit
had
his
to-
nose
I wanna-
and he was like,
I want to be an
"Whoa."
Oompa Loompa on SNL. That would be great.
Why?
That would be
Yeah,
iconic.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Lila.
I want to be Will Ferrell in the like the thong with the USA flag thing when he was like.
Have they had any little people like they probably don't? They probably stay away
Bring-
from that because
make
they can't.
America Will Ferrell SNL again.
I don't
Like
think
the
they
old Will Ferrell
have.
and like the patriotic. Hey, I'm
I
wearing
can't
my
remember it.
board. Like that the really patriotic one he did. It was the older one of SNL.
We will bring it back. We're gonna get on SNL.
Yeah,
It's gonna be awesome.
Like Belushi and Will Ferrell, like the really good SNL skits. You know,
Yes. Okay, hold on.
I like the vintage. I always like vintage old stuff, but maybe that's because I have daddy issues.
James, and Courtney, you
What?
must have been
We all have issues.
selected by
No, I
National
don't think I do.
Draft and must report for duty under Presidential Breeding Act 585. Please meet Ann Ricada at 800 hours, January 21st. Wow. What?
Girl, what?
James, that's wild and weird.
That's weird.
Victor Johnson, she's married to Ethan's brother-in-law. Oh.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about that part.
Moses. I love Moses.
I always
Moses
forget
Klein.
though that they're like related.
No, she's
crazy,
she's married to Ethan's brother-in-law. No, so his last name isn't
Hila's
Klein.
brother.
Because it's Hila's brother. Yeah.
You guys are funny.
That accent, of course. I should have. Oh,
You're pretty. You're so pretty, Scarlett. Like you're cute and pretty. I love
Well,
it.
All the things.
I try to wear a lot of makeup so I don't look like a kid. Well, then when I want to get at somebody, I like don't wear any makeup and I try to look like the kid. But no, I'm pretty like.
Wait, what?
I'm
I think
What do you
that all
mean
the
when you
time.
get at somebody?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I guess
Scarlett?
that's the guy. I'm like, no, I'm older than that.
How
So-
old are you?
Like my friend thought you were like underage. I'm like, no, I'm not. Are you kidding me? See, you got in trouble, and I'm like, what the heck?
How old are you, Scarlett?
I'm not gonna say it, but a quarter of my life gone by, and I whatever that song is, quarter of my life gone by, and I met all my friends online, motherfucker. I'm awesome.
25. That means 25.
Excuse me, motherfucker.
All around in my mind,
Goddamn.
I'm awesome.
Why?
Online, motherfucker. You guys remember that song? I was trying to think.
No, because we're old.
Yeah, I'm actually, I could be your mom.
No. I was born before 9/11 or after. I don't know. Maybe I was born on 9/11.
What?
I think you're probably born.
I feel like you should know.
Born on 9/11.
Yeah. My mom.
What year? What year were you born? What year?
Yeah, don't tell us how old you are. Just tell us what year you were born.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, wait, Scarlett.
I think she
Scarlett.
conservative.
Scarlett, were you born before 2001 or after 2001?
Which part of me was born?
Your body.
I think my body and my brain were born at different times. In
Okay.
different places.
What time was your body
There.
born?
My body, I sort of sacrificed a couple years there by putting it in like a dormancy.
So, like, what does your birth certificate say
I went in
the
the
year?
hospital and I was locked up, so I think I didn't see the sunlight, right? So I didn't get like.
All right, then you get a year
for
back.
years, right? And then my dad, his side of the family is like, they thought my dad was my brother when I was in high school.
Look at what women will do to avoid saying their age. Like, what are we doing right now?
Harassed for being a cougar. My mom would get yelled at teacher parent conferences because I would be called like, "Oh, your daughter reminds me of my wife," and my mom would be like, "That's inappropriate," and then my dad would be like, "Yeah, that's inappropriate." He's like,
So
"But
I
are you
was born
her
before 2001. Does anyone else want to share if they were born before or after
guys are
2000?
awesome.
You were born before
Before.
2001. Okay.
Before.
Yeah. So
Them
I was
little
born before
things.
9/11.
Oh my god!
I was born in 1908.
Honestly, age is just a number.
Yes,
That's what my
baby.
dad told my
Hey,
mom.
Lila, my great grandma was born in 1909.
My mom was a pretty cougar.
Okay, let's talk about Kentucky Brown.
I have a good mom. Hey, I got
Oh,
my dad's
Jumanji
look.
Brown.
My dad was good looking. I got my dad's look.
Did you say
And I got my mom's
Jumanji
fire.
Brown.
Jumanji Brown? Courtney. Kentanji.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot say Jumanji Brown now.
This dumb
Ketanji
bitch.
Brown Jackson just compared bans on sex changes for kids to bans on interracial marriages. I'll say that again. Ketanji Brown Jackson just compared bans on sex changes for kids to bans on interracial marriage. Let's listen to this little clippy.
Being drawn by the statute. That was sort of like the starting point. The question was whether it was discriminatory because it applied to both races and it wasn't, necessarily invidious or whatever. But, as I read the statute here, the case here, the court starts off by saying that Virginia is now one of 16 states which prohibit and punish marriages on the basis of racial classifications. And when you look at the structure of that law, it looks in terms of you can't do something that is inconsistent with your own characteristics. It's sort of the same thing. So it's interesting to me that we now have this different argument, and I wonder whether Virginia could have gotten away with what they did here by just making a classification argument the way that Tennessee is in this case.
Yes, I think that's exactly right, that there is absolutely a parallel between any law that says you can't act inconsistent with a protected characteristic and in all other contexts.
Being drawn.
Protected characteristic. Yeah.
Whoa.
Evil.
But it's sterilization.
And it's kids. They're the air right now. Clean up my headspace.
So yeah, the protected characteristic is that they're children, and you don't, mutilate children and stunt their growth and give them puberty blockers. So that's what's protected already. Children don't need a secondary protected characteristic.
Right.
No,
What
they're
is
just
wrong
they're
with
kids.
these people? Like,
Because
why
I think
do
they're
they
in
want
bed.
this so bad?
I just think they're in bed with the pharmaceutical companies that make
Has
so
to
much
be.
money off of this. I think they must get, I don't know, some kind of a kickback.
It's just disgusting. I'm sorry. It's
They
disgusting.
also, it's also like a eugenics angle too. They also want
Yeah.
more people to be sterile and just basically like soldiers for the state is what they're trying to build. Just like leftist, soldiers that have nothing else to do. If you're sterile and you can't have kids, then okay, well then that's out. You have a lot of time to, like work on this leftist revolution that we're trying to have. And then
you're angry, you're maimed for life. Yeah, that'll fuel a leftist for a lifetime.
And think about how offensive that is to say.
It got so
That's interracial couples, to say that
this is equivalent to that, that's insane. Like, I can't understand that. I don't know. That's crazy.
I think she's just
It's
trying
just to rally you up, you know?
to trigger people in interracial couples, to trigger Black
Like,
people.
why are
just
you
to-
bringing
yeah.
them into this? Like, it's just so out of bounds, in my opinion. But
Oh, Forrest, you're muted.
I figured that out.
Did
I
you
was
guys say a lot of good
I
points?
said
that
she
we
doesn't
missed?
even know. She doesn't even know what a woman is. Like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's not a biologist.
I said
She's
a
the
lot of.
woman.
She was probably good. I was muted because I was calling her bad words and stuff. So, but yeah, it's ridiculous.
Which
people are in
words?
like this mind control that you like. It was. Which word was it? Was no? It was just dumb bitch. It wasn't.
Wasn't
that
the hard
one. No, but it's like how can she say this? And so people know I'm big in local politics. There is somebody in almost every blue, like where there's blue cities, like Denver, Portland, blah blah blah, Madison, Milwaukee. There are people like this who are they are the judges. They are the district
you mentioned
attorneys.
2 Wisconsin cities, and we're trying to
Well,
tear
because
down.
they're doing to Wisconsin what they I go to I like Wisconsin. I should come meet up with you girls sometime. I'm there like for
so
months in the
Wisconsin
summer.
wasn't always. I was born in like a
It
small
didn't.
farm town. All of
It
these
didn't.
hardworking
It's what they
farmers
changed it.
have everything
These
taken
cities
from them.
changed
And
it.
then,
Yeah,
then they
They're
go to
doing to
these
Wisconsin what
cities
they did to Colorado, and there's all these judges like
big
her.
universities. Your vote is from
Yep.
these universities, these college kids that are being fed brainwashed lies. Like me, I was on this campus, and there's only one candidate, and they're standing over your shoulder when you're voting. Like, it's just crazy.
I would vote for you, Scarlett.
When
I
did you
would vote for
graduate
you.
college?
I have my MAGA sticker here.
Scarlett, when did you graduate college?
I didn't graduate. So
When
I
were you
actually,
supposed to
When did
graduate?
which part of her
I
graduate
did the
though?
smart thing, right? So I took
I didn't
advantage of the
either.
liberals as much
Scarlett,
as I could. Like,
what
I
class
made them,
year were you?
pay for my health care up until a certain point.
Scarlett.
They had to pay for some of my STDs.
Scarlett, when you were a freshman, they said they referred to you as the class of what?
Oh God, I don't even want to say it because I was feel like I was very young. I was very underage then, and that would not.
I know, but you're not now.
On an adult.
I'm just curious about what ideologies were going on at the time of you in college. So I want to know what year were you supposed to graduate?
Smart kid.
What was your favorite
I
song
inspired the
in
kids
high
in
school?
college or my high school. I really inspired them.
In high school.
And I tinted out my lights in my car, like made it all blacked out in a
Scarlett,
little.
what was the most popular song the year you graduated high school?
Holy man. No, that's so bad.
No, what was it? What was it?
I always liked old music though. Like Running with the Devil. Like that kind
All
of
right, so you're 75.
Mighty Dean. Like that kind of stuff. And that was maybe in the 90s. This is right. But
were you alive in the 90s? Were you alive in the 90s?
My body wasn't, but maybe like I was alive, and then my mom like kind of reversed me somehow. Reversed my birth.
If you were born in 2000, that's how old my
stuck you
nephews
back
and my
in.
nieces are. So
I'm an old lady. Come on. I could be a mommy if I wanted to. I don't know, but I don't know.
I could be your mommy. If I wanted.
I love that. I wanted to be adopted. I needed a real parent in my life, and but
Real
I
Scarlett,
have good friends. My friends.
Scarlett, were they pushing a lot of trans ideology on campus when you were in school?
In college or high school? Because in
Both.
high school I had multiple gay teachers that would flirt with me, and I didn't know they were flirting with me then. But like, see, I was very naive where I didn't realize people thought that me being just a nice Midwest girl that I was being too nice. Oh, you're being a flirt, Scarlett. You know, like I'm not being a flirt. I'm just talking. We're talking about like
Scarlett,
we're just communicating.
Were they pushing the trans agenda at all?
Like vocabulary.
I'm trying so hard to tie this back to the topic.
I'm out.
Tried.
I'm out.
Scarlett, when's your birthday?
And then she tinted her windows and.
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Is it February 3rd?
12th, like Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
It's February 12th. That's Brittany's birthday.
Oh,
Brittany.
I love this magical sharing of a birth. It's great.
Man, Lila really knows how to.
She's
how
the
to
whisperer.
rein it in. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, so much.
Okay,
for-
Lila, ask her if
anxiety.
she was born before or after 2001.
I think, okay, I'm going to guess and you tell me if I'm right. If it's higher or lower. I think you are 26.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm younger than that, actually.
I think
so-
she's gonna be 25. I think she's
28.
24, gonna be 25.
Yeah, around that area. But
Yeah, you're my nephew and niece's age.
sometimes it depends on the day and where I'm at.
Are you
she's
having a
also
crisis?
75.
No, I'm not. I'm actually doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm 24. But like,
Well, I had a quarter life crisis.
She's
Yeah.
an Aquarius.
No, but I
This is
actually am
Me
not
too.
having a crisis. I actually feel great. I actually feel like more like
No,
a-
I trust you. You've been talking the most real talk than people ever talk.
right
So
now.
I'm with
And
you.
I'm like, I faced a lot of the trauma. It's like when I was a 19-year-old, it's like, you little bitch. Like, you sit down and take it.
Who said that to you?
It's like, if I could talk to my 19-year-old self again, it'd be like, hey, you get over here and you sit on your knees and you be good, girl. You shut up.
Good girl.
I was a
On your
bad girl.
knees.
I was a lot better
Get
than
on
I
your
am now. I
knees.
try to be good now. I pay my taxes and like I respect all my friends and I don't touch people.
You should fight the government, though. You should fight those taxes because they're just taking money from you.
That's
No,
true.
Fight
It's
it.
theft.
I know.
Don't be good.
And I do. I cut my income down, my self deductions on my like 1099.
Oh yeah, because you're self-employed with your
Okay,
1099.
so 1/3 goes to
Good
the
girl.
government.
Good
Okay, so
girl.
let's see here.
Good girl.
I already lost half my hair from it getting pulled out over the past year. So let's deduct that, right? Then I'll deduct time that I
pulled out
blacked
your
out.
hair, Scarlett?
So okay, that's 20 minutes of my life. How much should I charge? Okay, I blacked out. I'm gone. Okay, can we deduct our medical expenses, right? So
Yeah, I think if you are blacked out and it's a work thing, then you can do that.
well, that was
Yeah.
like the work thing is an obligatory, like obligatory thing to do.
Obligatory.
I don't know what that word is.
Obligatory.
I was never told these things because I didn't
I
have
like
a parent that cared about my vocabulary.
Who pulled out your hair,
And the
Scarlett?
public school system didn't either.
So the only thing that like guys will tell me to do is brush your hair because I have these little like short
Don't listen
strands.
to them. Don't brush your hair.
No,
Brush
I
your,
don't.
yeah, don't do it unless you want to, you know?
Watch this. It's like, Daddy dids. And then it's like,
Just
all over
comb
the
it out
place.
with a Y2 comb after your
And then
shower. You don't have to
I
brush
get all
it.
sorts of things stuck
Doesn't
in my hair
work.
at the end of the night where it's like, holy shit, is that a condom? Oh my God. Is
that a condom?
Condom? I didn't use one.
Wasn't that? Yeah.
No, I'm keeping it Christmas tree. It's like the angel. It's like the little angel. It was a gift. It was a gift from a porn company. They gave me a condom for Christmas. They gave me a condom.
Just
one
one condom?
Just one.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cheap.
it's literally over. It's right over there. It's a cheap speed.
That's okay.
One, and I kept it for a couple years. You know, it's been there for a couple years. You know, like
Was it used?
Well,
The condom?
It's actually interesting. I had a lot of sex, but not always in my apartment. But the only times I've had sex in here, I've broken the furniture, and that's a problem. So that's why I said, no, you stay out
Can't
there.
break the furniture.
Go out
You
on
need
the
to
fire-
sleep on the furniture.
Go out on the fire escape. See, I like my apartment because it's got a fire escape, so it reminds me of New York, kind of. It's like go out on
Where
the
do
fire
you
escape,
live?
let's fuck out there, or fuck on the oven. Like
She's in,
we're not fucking on
Wisconsin.
Come on. Okay, yeah,
She's in the
Wisconsin.
capital city of Wisconsin.
Are you an
Wisconsin.
only
Yeah,
child?
we talk about here. We put it in the bag, and
She's
you
an
wipe
only
your ass
fan.
with the rag. Whoa.
So Jumanji Brown Jackson thinks that not transing kids
I'm too crazy. I need to wind.
is equivalent to not allowing interracial marriage.
Do you see how that's offensive to interracial marriage, though? Like, come on. Like, that's a crazy comparison. Like,
And it's trying to make a victim of something that's separate. It's
That's
rude.
what leftists always do.
and
though.
Zoe
It's
hasn't
Yes.
gone this far.
Like you can be conservative, and
crazy.
I don't have problems with race. I don't have problems with like I had a roommate that was like a drag queen, but he got me back into my industry because he's like, no, I respect you. He's like, because you do something that I didn't have the opportunity to do, and I respect you for that. So then I got back in the industry, and my life only went up from there. So it's like, I can't say, like, how can I say that I don't like somebody just because of what they believe or how they want to express themselves? Like, you've got to focus on you. And like, I feel like that's the power, just focus on what you're doing, you know? And I mean, like, everybody's different. Like, you can judge people and like whatever, and not like, obviously you don't want that to happen to kids. You don't want kids to be pressured a certain way or influenced wrongly. But if somebody decided that on their own, like like I met this guy, he was the most amazing. He kept me safe. He protected me, and he just happened to be a drag queen, but he was still a guy, you know, but he liked to dress up and just go out and have fun. And I remember we went to a bar
different than being trans, I think.
The cross-dressers. My best friend's a cross-dresser who votes Trump. And
he's not trans, but he was like
separate, yeah.
And then
or they're
there were
not
these
even
football
real.
players, these football players coming over late at night. He's like, go get in the room. You protect me because I'm the little girl, you know. He's like, go get in the room. And
that
there's
was
this
sweet
guy
of
coming over, this
him.
football player coming over.
That was sweet.
And then he like showed me these poppers and stuff, and I like never did that, but like
don't do poppers, Scarlett.
He was from Venezuela, so actually I don't think he was a legal American person, but we ended up
Not a legal American person.
You do these sublets, right? Once in a
Don't
while,
do migrant poppers, Scarlett.
I don't. Yeah, it's a random.
All of this is happening in Madison.
And I had a reference.
Oh yeah, they're bringing the immigrants to Wisconsin to take over Wisconsin. Like
I'm from Minnesota, so this is just wild.
But he did
Oh
try to
yeah.
grow up
Well, they got the Somalis in Minnesota.
And then but no, I never did any, you know, I didn't do anything when I was around him. And then you know, he was so messy. So I had, when I left for like
Totally
5 months,
messy.
I
He's
left for
the
5
messy
months. I went to
one.
LA because I was not there all the time in Madison. And I came back and mice had gotten into my room and eaten my protein bars that were under my bed. They
That's so annoying.
But they didn't eat it all because it was stevia. They don't want sugar. They don't want stevia. So they were making the wrapper, and then they wasted my bars. And that's expensive.
Wow.
I was like, wow, this is like $2 a bar. They bit into every single one of them. And guess what? I still ate them. So
No, you didn't.
I played my
No, you did not.
He had pizza and all sorts of crap out there.
Don't
Like he's
eat the
slob.
mouse bars.
See, he was a guy.
No.
I'm like, if dude, you want to be a lady? Look, like I don't know.
Scarlett,
I'm
did
not
you
a
at
violent
least-
person. Like
Scarlett,
I can be messy, but I clean up.
Did
I
you
don't
at
want,
least
like,
cut
mice
off
in my
the
room.
mouse parts? Did you at least cut off the parts that the mouse bit?
He woke me up in the middle of the night. He's like, "There's a mouse outside. I hear it nibbling." I'm like, your fault that the mouse is in here. It ate my protein bars. I was like, you gotta pay for these now. Because I came back with like my eye was hemorrhaged, and I've been doing some serious, you know, stuff with my throat. So I came back.
Did you have panda eyes? Did you have panda eyes?
Some work. I was doing some work
God.
out west, and it was
eye hemorrhaged.
doing some
Okay,
hard work.
so
you know,
what I
and then,
gathered
like,
is
back
when a
was-
mouse eats your bars, that's equivalent to not allowing interracial marriages.
Well, you guys have
I want to know about this
The
hemorrhaged
mice like the peanut
eye.
butter. The mice
Yeah,
like
what
the
happened to
peanut
your
butter.
eye, Scarlett? We're jumping
Oh,
around a
like
lot.
peanut butter chocolate chips.
How is
We
it
get
about
back
the
to your
hemorrhaged
eye.
And the peanut butter dark chocolate bars. So I keep them in the freezer now, and I don't have mice anymore. I don't have any bugs here. I
And
left
he
for
just took a
chaos.
bite out
Again,
of all of them?
that's
He took a
equivalent
bite
to
out of all of them?
preventing children getting transitioned.
You know,
I'm really trying to tie
I
this together and figure out how we got here.
Let's try to round this up.
I mean, I never let myself even think like we can all think, oh, I'd be a hot boy. Yeah, I'd have a lot of girlfriends and stuff. But it's like, no, don't even go there. You were given this. You were cursed.
I would not be a hot boy.
I
I
embrace
would be.
it. There's good and bad to every word. You don't ever you accept what you're given.
I would be a terrible man.
This is what you were given. This is your God's gift.
I can't even
You
move a
embrace it.
refrigerator for crying out loud.
Do your best. Like if I wasn't a guy, I couldn't wear makeup and I couldn't like cover up my acne.
Totally wear makeup as a guy. It's
and
2024.
my skin cancer and stuff. And my herpes.
You get it
And,
from Les Brown
I
too.
can't just cover up that cold sore there, right? Oh no, because
do all that as a
He's
man.
like, I can't kiss you. I can't kiss you because I got a herpes. I'm like, what's that? No one told me.
Scarlett, do you like cocaine or meth better?
I actually never done either of those.
Really?
Okay.
Don't
No.
you either.
Me neither.
It's an Aquarius with a very special birthday. February 12th is a magical day. So
I'm usually 1.5 times faster.
And she's magical. You're mad. You've been through a lot. We just need to like bring it all in.
Rural area with
Aquarius, Pluto just went into Aquarius, so this makes sense actually to me.
I never got to socialize. I live in Wisconsin. Like literally go outside.
The stars are aligned for all of this. Yes.
Hold up. Let's hear about Aquarius. Let's hear about Aquarius.
Right now. And
What is everybody's birthday? Can we go around? I know Chrissy's is November 11th.
Really?
Well, you're Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Forrest,
That's
Mommy,
my
when's your
grandma's birthday.
May 8th. I'm Taurus.
Oh, 8 is such a good number. That's great.
I
That's
love Tauruses.
Cherry, when's
And
your birthday?
I like Scorpio.
May 23rd.
That's my
I'm a
mom's
Gemini.
birthday.
Gemini. I'm a Gemini moon.
Courtney, when's your birthday?
September 6th.
Oh, that's good. That's for family. Love that. Heidi, when's your birthday?
Oh, well, I don't have
May
any family.
16th.
You have dogs, Courtney.
Oh, that makes
I
sense with
do.
Heidi because
The rest of my human family's
and
dead.
sevens are extremely smart, and Heidi is an intellectual and she's very smart. And that makes sense.
What? May 16th?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the smartest people are born on. It's 1 + 6 is 7.
The cusp.
Oh, gotcha.
Is it?
Okay. There's like a lot of murderers that are born on my birthday, and I don't feel very comfortable with that.
Really?
Oh, which ones? Ted
You
Bundy?
can murder me.
Dahmer?
What's
You
his
can
name?
murder me, Heidi.
The guy
You
in
can murder
I
me.
know, right? The guy in Colorado, Forrest Mommy knows. They killed his family.
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Watts?
yeah, yeah.
Watts?
Yeah,
Chris
May
Watts?
16th.
Oh, yeah.
Chris
I know
Watts.
all
I was
about
thinking of
that.
the movie
There's
theater
so
guy.
many, like I can't even think of the others right now, but I'll just look up, like they'll be like, so-and-so did
There's
something.
also a lot of
I'll Google
husbands that
them.
kill their wives in Colorado. It's like
I'm
a
gonna look
thing.
this up
It's
right now.
weird.
I'm intrigued. I was trying to find out which ones were Virgos, and I couldn't find anything. And I was like, none of you are like me. That means I'd be the first Virgo murderer.
Did you say that in a
That's right.
leprechaun voice?
Yeah. Hey, none of you are me. And catch my lucky
I'll
charms.
get me gold.
Purple burglar.
Purple burglar. Romanation. Things are becoming a new member.
Romanation.
Romanation. Hi, Lila. Heart.
Hi.
Heart.
Hello to
No,
Heart.
Worker. Oh, Herman
A hard
Mudgett.
worker.
Oh, H.H. Holmes. Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
What was?
H.H. Holmes. He had the murder mansion.
May 16th?
Yeah, May 16th.
Yep. See, I'm telling you, it's freaking weird. It's really bizarre. I mean, it's mostly dudes, so I'm obviously not a
Sorry,
dude.
guys.
but-
Wisconsin has a lot of serial killers here.
You do?
We
Yeah,
had
Jeffrey Dahmer was from Wisconsin.
Jeffrey Dahmer. And
Yep.
True.
I literally was just like by the Ambassador Hotel, like when I went to this concert at the rave. It's like right across from the Ambassador Hotel, and people will go and
Not
stay
the
there.
rave.
Like that's where yeah, a lot of bad stuff here, a lot of bad stuff. I just found out today that I grew up like 4 minutes away from this guy that was like some sort of child sort of guy. And I'm like, wow.
I saw Creed in Green Bay. That wasn't bad. That was awesome. Okay.
Nope.
So,
Is Wisconsin where the cheese heads are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
we have
that's
cheese
what Green
here.
Bay.
A lot of cheese. People always ask me, "You want cheese? You like that cheese? You like that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Who's
I like
asking
all
you that?
cheese, that provolone mozzarella.
Oh,
nuts and
really?
cheese,
Is that like dirty talk? Is that how you dirty talk to a Wisconsin girl? You're like, oh yeah, you like that
Yeah,
cheese?
nuts, bacon,
Give me that
girl.
cheese.
Nuts bacon is world famous bacon. It's apple with smoked, and you guys got it in California and wherever the heck you are. You got Nutsky's bacon on the menu somewhere, and it's like I grew up like 15 minutes from Nutsky's, and they give away free root beer when I was a kid, and then my mom didn't want me to have sugar, so
Why?
I can't imagine why.
why?
So my dad broke the rules, and he took me there, and we have a free root beer, and then we get the cheese, and we all that, and then we listened to AC/DC in the car, shook me all night long, and then we listened to Cheap Trick. So that's how I was raised by my dad. My dad was good, and then my mom, it was different. It was like that. You're gonna be this.
Ted Kaczynski was born in May, and so was Jeffrey Dahmer. And Susan Atkins was also born in May.
There's a lot of Taurus murderers, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there are. This is wild.
Is that where Lizzie Borden is? Where was Lizzie Borden from?
Ooh.
What is that woman? The woman
Lizzie Borden had an ex, gave her father 40 whacks. When she thought the job was done, gave her mother 41.
Pulled out her thumb, pulled out a plum.
The dam.
All right.
That
Lizzie
came
Borden was
tumbling
born.
after.
July 19th, 1860 in Fall River, Massachusetts.
Nice. Okay.
Spent a lot of
New
time out there.
England. New England. There's a lot of weirdos in New England.
weirdos in New England.
Yeah.
A lot of weirdos.
Yeah, that makes sense. July
Amy
19th,
Warren
that's
knows who I
Cancer.
was a bit, like,
Very emotional, you know.
Speaking of
I'm an emotional cancer.
Speaking of cancer,
Tim Waltz's daughter, Hope, reveals her
Oh,
litmus test for
God.
guys who follow Joe Rogan on Instagram. The daughter of Kamala Harris's running mate, Tim Waltz, has shared her litmus test when it comes to chatting with men online, and it concerns a popular podcast. Hope Walls, what a horrible name. 23, who has almost 200,000 followers on TikTok, explained how she
Wow.
checks whether potential dates follow Joe Rogan on Instagram. If they do, it's an instant red flag. A litmus test for me and my friends for like years now has been if the guy we're talking follows Joe Rogan on Instagram, then that's a red flag, and we should probably stop talking to them. And the times when they do follow him on Instagram and we haven't stopped talking to them, it never ended well, she explained. Rogan and MMA, we all know who Rogan is. I just want to say I stand by that. It's literally never failed us. And at this point, it's like the first thing we do when someone starts talking to a new person. If they follow him, we're like,
God.
yeah, this person probably isn't a great person, and probably our
So
values
vapid.
don't align. So we're gonna move on from that. And honestly, it's worked out well for all of us. Walls
How
explained-
has it worked out well? Is she married? Like, how's it worked out well?
Yeah. Walls explained that there had been some heartbreak by sticking to the rule, but for the most part, it works.
doesn't sound like it really worked out.
She's
if
a
there's
red
been
flag.
heartbreak.
Look at her. She's a walking
Joe
red flag.
Rogan
She
is the
had-
most listened to podcast on the planet. So good luck. I'm sure every man that this woman interacts with listens to Joe Rogan.
Time to
Wasn't
go out of the
she like,
country,
this is
ladies.
my, she was talking about fashion or whatever, and she like, no offense, just looked like frumpy dumpy, and it was like,
This is
okay, cool
dumpy
fashion
looking.
choices, but like,
What is she
yeah,
wearing?
she's like, this
What
is
is
free
she
people,
wearing
but
right
they
there?
they don't donate to Trump or something like that, and it was like, okay, but
Nobody
you look like
likes her in
shit.
Minnesota,
You just
so.
paid $500 for an outfit
Or
that makes you
her
look
father.
like shit.
She
That's
should go to
extremely
India
low
and start
IQ.
dating. They don't listen to Joe Rogan out there.
They don't listen to no in India.
Exactly.
So.
But she would end up in a relationship by force. you
They'd
know?
love her.
God.
Someone would love her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She goes on to say there's been some heartbreak in there because of it, or at least some disappointment, but it truly is a litmus test. And I got you, ladies. You should start doing it. I very much stand by that. He's questionable and unprofessional, in my opinion, she said before directing her message directly at Rogan. I don't know how you have the largest podcast in the world and are able to just lie and put out misinformation and straight up lies
Like what?
on your
Name
platform.
One of the lies. Yeah.
Wall said. Many of Walls's followers praised her for sharing such advice. Look at these old person slipper ads I'm getting. That's feeling when they mention something they heard on Joe Rogan's podcast, shared one woman in the comments. My favorite is when you express your disapproval and then they try to find an episode to show you and it makes it worse, shared another. Asking them how they feel about Taylor Swift also works like a charm, or just
Oh my
mentioning her in
God.
general, added a third.
Fellas, if you tell me that you listen to Taylor Swift, just leave, okay? I don't want to be your boyfriend.
That's the gayest thing
For
ever,
real.
though.
Yeah.
If you're like, yeah, the guy's like, I like Taylor Swift. Like,
Oh
okay,
my
he's
god,
gay.
no way.
Okay, he's gay. I mean, that's
Yeah, I don't want to be your. I'm not here to be
Grumpy.
the alpha in this relationship. I don't want to be your boyfriend. Get out of here.
I don't like Joe
Ew,
Rogan, and I
exactly.
love Taylor Swift. It's like, okay. I mean, that's
Yeah, you got yourself a
not a real
girlfriend,
man.
babe.
Yeah, that's not a real man.
A lot more things.
You want to
to
know
learn.
what's weird? Creating a snitch hotline so that you can, snitch on people for having groups in their home during COVID, because that's what her father did. So that's what he did in
God,
Minnesota.
I mean,
I feel like that's a little weird, but
yeah, her dad's
me.
definitely really gay though, too. So there, that makes sense.
he never used to act like that too. Like before the campaign with Kamala, like he was not like that. It's so weird to see how he
So
just
what happened?
he really ate that attention up, I think.
He needs that conservatorship.
He like turned into a prancy theater kid or something weird.
Yeah, I think he was just
Like-
so excited that he was finally
Daddy
getting
needs
some
to come
attention,
Jeez.
They're all accepting me for my my true self. Yes, my wife is a beard. Ah.
Daddy's pissed.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what else she says. This comment here: this child has been brainwashed and successfully indoctrinated. She will never be in touch with
Courtney
reality
Love,
again.
yes. Somebody commented Courtney Love. I love
Especially in the people against Larry Flint. Courtney Love was so good in that. Like so good. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, but like
sorry.
she's also just like she would just jump into the crowd, not give a damn, and like she wrote her
No,
own
yeah, I mean,
music.
she always played like druggies, and it's like she was really good
Yeah,
at it.
but also like
so.
there were people like Madonna who's super rich. Like I'm gonna post like, and then Courtney Love would just go up to her. Madonna would treat her like shit, just because Courtney Love would.
Yeah, when she was throwing makeup at her at that MTV red carpet
Courtney Love is funny as
event,
heck.
she's just like,
Yeah.
here's a
Being
CoverGirl
herself, you know what I
compact.
mean?
She's real. She may have driven her boyfriend to suicide, but she's real. Like she's
They were
a real
married.
girl.
She does
Or
smoke
husband,
crack.
sorry.
But
But that's just how real she truly is.
Her boyfriend.
She
too,
might
like,
have done heroin while she was pregnant, but she's real, okay?
Who
Right?
hasn't? 100.
I mean, yeah, who hasn't? I mean, come on. No, I love Courtney Love.
Genuine.
Celebrity Skin is a freaking awesome album.
Like
Yeah,
Live
like,
Through
I-
This saved my life when I was like 12. So
Wait.
I started singing her music, and she followed me on Instagram when I was like 14. And then she deleted her Instagram now though because she got so much hate that people would like send her so many death threats. And like what's so ironic about that is she has the kind of like humbleness to go like somebody's pictures and post and follow them when they have like 10 followers and they're from Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Like she's like a legit like artist. And like Live Through This is like an album that like if you listen to that songs, like that's real music. Like you know, she even says, I am not a feminist. She's like, I am not a feminist. Fuck you. You know, she's not. She's not. She loves men and she embraces it. So, you know.
Yeah, and she also sang P Girl Gets the Belt.
Milk.
That's a good one.
That way. It's like, oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
awesome.
She had a lot of great songs.
Do you guys care even a little bit about baseball?
No.
I love baseball. I go to baseball games all the time out here in Colorado. all the time. I never know what's going on, but I'm there.
Home run.
Oh, yeah. Han Solo got a new job. That's right.
Yes. I'm going to put this up here just because the amount of money that has been offered to this man, I can't really wrap my mind around.
He's got to pay Jabba the Hutt, man.
These are the largest contracts in MLB history. Juan Soto was just offered $765 million from the New York Mets. This is a 15-year deal. Before that, the highest contract was for Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, $700 million for 10 years.
Wow.
Mike Trout here of the
Mets?
Angels has 426. He's like the best player on a bad team, Mike Trout. Mookie Betts. I mean, like the
baseball guys get fat.
Do you think so?
Well, they kind of walk around a lot. They don't make as many home runs as they could be. Are they all
You think these guys are not doing?
they don't reach first base every time.
What are you talking about?
Maybe like the Twins.
They like they don't
Everyone
even
on
hit it.
here is incredible.
Well, like this guy. Come on out. I get bored watching baseball.
Baseball butts drive me nuts.
Baseball butts are
So why are they
amazing.
saying Juan Soto betrays Yankees, chooses Mets? What is
Oh,
that?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
I don't
it's a
mind.
betrayal. It is
I think
such a
it's
betrayal,
games.
and it is
You're watching
100%
the
all.
breweries,
It is
the brew beer,
only
tons
about
of beer, tons of
money.
beer. Make it a fucking
Only
beer
a-
bellies.
Am I-
Everywhere.
Is my mic not on?
It's on.
Okay. So this is literally only about the money. He was on the Yankees. He was doing great on the Yankees. He wanted to stay in New York. Supposedly the difference between what the Mets offered and what the Yankees offered was only $1 million. So
No
it was
way.
literally only about the
1
money.
million? So
Which is-
764
Wow.
million versus 765 million. No way.
Yeah, and I just feel like the esteem and the clout that comes from playing with the Yankees is well worth it. He wanted to be, I think, the big fish in the little pond. I think because Juan and Aaron Judge, they were like, well, Aaron was a better player. He's MVP, but Juan is like incredible trajectory. But they were like, they're both incredible players, and they kept each other. I think when you have somebody who's better than you or just as good as you, that's who you want on your team. You don't want to be the best player on a team. You don't want to be like the best anything on a team. I don't know.
I don't want to be the richest one.
Anyone maybe here was an athlete, but it's just the idea of it's boring, I think, to be the best person on the team. But then you get all the clout, you get all the attention. But this is just such an insane amount of money. And
I think MLB, don't they have some of the largest contracts like in sports?
Yes.
Yeah.
Robbie Starbucks here. This will be the worst contract in baseball. Enjoy the first 5 to 7 years because after that it's going to get rough. And I think he's is he 26 right now, Juan Soto? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Juan Soto is the most deserving guy for this money. So a lot of people think he's worth it because he's just that good and he's young. Oh boy. And it's hard. How do you value, like he could, I don't know, trip and break his penis over the summer and then what good is he to anybody?
I don't think you use your penis in baseball,
never,
right?
Like don't run when you have a boner because that's how that happens.
How would you know, Heidi? How would
That's
you
what
know?
I've heard. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a pretty logical.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
They're
that makes
probably
sense. If you
insured,
fall down
though.
on a boner, if you're like a heavy
It'll
person,
break.
especially if you're like muscle mass, and you're,
Yeah, I think that happens.
and then if you add like how fast you're going, I mean,
That
come on, this
happens,
is a
like-
math. This is
so,
a math equation.
No,
right
really,
here.
that happens when like you get caught having sex and you shouldn't be. Like, you're having sex with like some girl, and then the husband walks in or something, and you're like, you take off running, and you got a boner. You're just having sex.
You
And
just got to
then
pull an
all
R.
happens,
Kelly and get trapped in
and
the
then that's how your
closet.
dick breaks. I
If
mean,
this
that's-
happens to Juan Soto, they're gonna be
Isn't that
like,
common
wow,
knowledge?
we
This
signed
happens
this
to
huge
guys,
deal. This is from Bob Nightingale. The New York Yankees offered Juan Soto. Okay, their offer was $760 million for 16 years. So
16 years. See, that is way too
16
long.
years. That seems
16 years.
unusual.
Girl, he might die next week. We don't know.
They want him for the entirety of the rest of his career. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, you're whatever,
Oh,
25, 26 now.
760.
So it's like, we want you
Wow.
till you're, I don't know, 40, which is dead
Think
in
about how many
baseball years.
boners he said.
Yeah.
So it's 5 million difference.
How many times he could get a boner?
Here's the thing. You know what? They're going to regret that because there's going to be a younger, better dude coming up in the next few years that they're going to wish that they had, but they won't have any money for them because they've spent it all on Han Solo.
Han Solo. This is confirmed the biggest contract in sports
I was
history.
gonna say 760 is
Yeah.
really
They're-
high. I mean, that's almost $1 billion. I mean,
They're
that's
going to get their
crazy.
asses handed to them by other teams
What
in
he
the
chose
future.
is it's 15 years. He gets 765 million guaranteed with ways to get up to 800 million.
He better be worth it.
The owner of
is gonna be on him.
the owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, is a multi-billionaire. So, if, for those of you asking, where do they possibly get all this money from? I don't know. He's a hot player. I don't think he's good looking, but
They like to look at him. It's more about the play.
he's not a.
Those butts
he's
drive them
like-
nuts, you know?
Yeah, the butts, nuts, and
Coconuts and stuff. I don't know.
People are saying he's greedy, that he never really wanted to be a Yankee because there was a kind of a famous soundbite of him. Like they just, I think, maybe clinched the division, and he was talking about, or maybe it was before that, and he was saying like, well, I'm good. Everyone's going, oh, it was a team effort, and, talking about like the win. And he's like, he mentioned like, I'm going to be a free agent soon, which is like the wrong thing to say. It's like he shouldn't have been looking ahead that way, or at least vocalizing that that's where his head was at. So ever since he said that, people were like, oh, he's going to leave the Yankees. He wants out. People got upset. Oh,
The Rockies are going to kick their ass next year anyways. No, just kidding. They won't. But I'll go to the games and I'll have a good time and I'll buy some merch and
yes,
I
and
love it. I
subpoenas
love
and
baseball
Cracker
games.
Jacks.
I love baseball games.
You don't care if you'll ever get back.
Yeah.
They're pretty fun. I never
Yeah,
watched
we
them,
have
but you can hang out,
a really nice
Yeah, at the
stadium.
games,
in
but-
So much
Minneapolis.
money. It's always funny
Yeah,
when
Coors
I see
Field.
when I
Darn.
see these
Sorry.
baseball players like peeking out from their jersey, they'll have like an extreme. And Jazz Chisholm, who's on he was just traded. He was on the Yankees this past season. He's guilty of this. Like he'll have like an extremely iced out, like obnoxious necklace that he'll be wearing like during the game, or
Yeah.
even if it's like post game. It's like, I don't know. I just don't like to see
I don't like that.
I know
like
they,
a really
they do that. Yeah.
ostentatious looking jewelry on a man. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of shitty.
It's just like, we know what you're doing.
I don't know. I think it's too
really good with hitting those
But
balls.
I don't want to see somebody throwing their money around. Like I don't want it. Like I'd rather you kind of just
especially for baseball. Like,
Aaron
chill out,
Judge does
honey.
it best.
He's
He's
like
not
Brett
flashy.
Favre,
He's not flashy at least
charity,
about like he's not wearing a bunch of jewelry. He's very humble. He's married. He's not like.
But why do we equate like that with humbleness?
Not wearing like $1 million necklace around your neck.
Yeah, that's like the rapper.
You don't want to see that.
Some of the
I
rappers.
was at a party and this girl, she had a Cartier bracelet. It was like a $48,000 bracelet on her wrist, and I saw it and I knew exactly what it was, and I felt inspired.
Wow.
Why? Why would you spend that much money on a bracelet? How
Maybe
is that
she didn't spend
inspiring?
it. She just
That's
got
like,
I felt
it's
like
a
it
new
was okay.
car.
Okay, this is how I feel about it. I think that I'm trying to change my relationship with money too, and it's like an energy. And if I limit my thoughts and I look at people's stuff and I think, oh, that's bad, then I won't be able to attract that into my own life. Whereas like, if I see a bracelet and I can appreciate and be like, that's fucking dope, like then I will be able to bring that into my life. Because I think we kind of grow, at least with me, like I had to remove some of these limiting beliefs about money. And I've done that recently and it's changed my life a lot. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So, and I feel like I had a breakthrough just recently. Like when I saw her bracelet, instead of being like, why would you wear that? I was like, that's awesome that there's so much money out there. There's so much abundance that it's possible to have that. And when we have these thoughts of like limitedness, it's because you look at the other person, like, why would you do that? And it's like, well, why not? Why are we having this? There's so much out there. Why do we have this limiting thought of?
Yes, exactly. You work for it, right? And there's
It
always a
depends
way
what
to
it
get
is.
it, right? Like,
But
like
I guess it depends on what it is for different people. Like I looked at her jewelry and I'm like, what she is wearing is worth more than my entire house. And me like 2 years ago would have been like, oh, that's crazy. But me and the thoughts of where I'm trying to change, I'm like,
It's crazy,
that's
though.
inspiring. I don't think it is.
You can have an abundance mindset without praising somebody for spending like a whole year's salary on a fucking bracelet.
yeah, because who determines that it's worth that amount, right? Like, it's
But-
what it's worth to you, right?
But then it's also
I didn't major in money. I didn't major in money, so I don't know what's going on.
But I also think that I just feel like with just the energetic thing of like what I'm talking about is like if you start to look at money in a different way, you'll be able to attract it in a different way. Like if you look at it like that's a crazy amount, then you won't be able to attract it into your life. Where it's like if you look at that, I just feel like there's so much out there and we are taught to believe that you can only have a certain amount. You know, like you
Well,
sit
Kanye
here-
West said billionaires don't wear chains. And so the way I see it is I don't have to show off like whatever I have with what I'm wearing. Like if I had that level of money, I would be just collecting more dogs. Like if I saw somebody who had like a bunch of dogs that were worth however much that bracelet is, I would be like, oh, that is awesome. All right. I don't have that mindset that you have, Layla, but if it was somebody who had like a shit ton of dogs.
I just think spending that much money on a bracelet, that's not going to help anybody. It's not even going to help you. That's not really an investment. I mean, is it? Could you resell that bracelet?
But who cares? Why judge it?
It's not
Like,
about
money.
selling the bracelet.
money.
It's about having this abundance mindset that it's like, why limit your belief on like what you could have?
Like basically get to a point, Chrissy, where like you don't even have to worry about reselling that bracelet because you're gonna have so much money, it doesn't even matter. You can have 20,000 dogs and that bracelet. That's how
I can
loaded
literally
you're
spend as
about to
much
be,
money
you
as
know?
I want, and I never do. I'm the cheapest motherfucker there is, and I can spend money. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's that aspect to it too,
I
where
was
you're like,
richer when I was a college kid digging through the dumpsters
From a
during
man,
the
not
college
me.
move out. And I got these designer clothes that I didn't know were designer, and I still have them. And my friend's like, "You got a Saint Laurent
are
bag?"
they
I'm like,
couture? Are they couture?
no, it's actually really legit. Like it's all like brand new stuff. Because what happened is I was an environmental studies major when I joined college, so I had the job of like sorting everything out of the trash and people would donate the cheap stuff and they throw right in the dumpster, like the Saint Laurent bag, the brand new bag that they never wore, never really, like the stuff that like, I mean, like obviously I'm not like weird. I wouldn't take like a lot of stuff, but I was like 19, 18 and I was working at Jimmy John's, biking around at night till 4 a.m. because that was my job. And I'd come home and nobody's around and all of a sudden the dumpster is just overfull, and like people stack up everything outside of it. Like it's not even in the dumpster, but you literally see this stuff, and it's like I found money, I found gift cards, and I would sell it. I would just turn around and sell it all. And that's
I
how
once had a
started.
Chanel bag and I accidentally dumped a salmon dinner inside of it.
Yeah. Well, who says that it's worth that much just because one person puts that price on
I
it?
one time threw up in my purse in an Uber, but it was a TJ Maxx bag.
See,
I love
Chrissy and I
diamonds.
are the same. I'm pretty sure the Chanel bag was knockoff. I don't even know because I didn't even buy it. Someone gave it to me. So there's no way it
I
was
also
real.
just feel like if you're buying that kind of stuff, it's like it's because everything else has already been taken care of.
I love I'm saying this like with a wall of fucking shoes behind me. But guess what?
Yeah,
None of them.
I could have bought you a
There's
Chanel
only
bag.
one. There's only one pair of like expensive ones. The rest are like $40. The rest.
Which
I
one
only
is
have
the
one pair.
expensive one?
Do you
My
guys like
Fendi's. They're Fendi's and they're the best.
Ooh.
They're my favorite. They're my favorite. They're
Okay, but you can get
Italian.
that at DSW for $49.99.
I know. That's what all
that
these other
for
ones
$10.
are. That like I didn't buy these things. Are you kidding me? But all the other ones that like yeah, I would never pay more than that. Like
Look, do you guys know the
Louis
story
Vuittons
about,
and shit.
when Trump left Roy Cohen, and then the gift he gave him was these cufflinks, and they were like supposed to be like these really like real silver valuable cufflinks, but at the end he found out that they weren't even like real genuine ones, but like the value he had on it was so much just because that was the gift that Trump gave him.
Scarlett, I would only give you real silver. I would only give you real
But
silver.
Trump had given Roy Cohen, that was his attorney, like the attack,
Rude.
guy, like, and he'd given him like cufflinks that weren't even like real silver, and the guy died of AIDS. It was sad, tragic, really tragic. Like I watched a documentary on YouTube.
He wouldn't have gotten AIDS if he had real silver, I bet.
Like that whole Apprentice movie, like I didn't even watch the trailer. I'm like, what an offense, like that's so offensive to like Trump during the election. They always try to drop that stuff for attention. Like I don't know if you saw that trailer for like The Apprentice or something. Like that movie should just be buried. Get it
You know,
out.
I don't want an object that's really expensive because if I lost, broke, misplaced said expensive object, I would feel horrible.
You'd be like Kim Kardashian when she lost her earring in the ocean.
The best thing is not having to work. Not having to work is like the most thing to me. Like things are cool and stuff, but like not having to work and being supported,
I
that's
just think
like cool to me.
luxury.
You should just like if you
Yeah.
want to buy fancy stuff, fine. As long as you like it. As long as
Yeah.
it's not about
Yeah.
the fact that it's fancy. Like as
And
long
don't
as
get
you're
into
like, yeah,
debt
I really
for
like
it.
this,
Don't get into
this
crazy
Chanel
debt.
bag or what Cartier bracelet, whatever. Like I just hate the like buying expensive stuff just to buy it. Like as long as it's because you actually like it, go for it. It's your money, Like do
Yeah, if
what
I
you
had a
want
shit
with
ton
it.
of money,
Yeah.
I would like the most expensive thing I'd be doing is like door dashing egg McMuffins every morning.
That's the like luxurious life.
Just like very.
That is a luxury.
It is very frivolous. I have to make my own egg McMuffins right now, and it's
Ooh,
sometimes
those are better though. I bet they're delicious.
I mean, they're
Probably
great,
healthier.
but some, well, no, they're not because it's still plastic cheese on an egg. We're
It's not
I don't even
dried
do the
out
ham
though.
when it's my own.
Is saying invest in IRAs, which I think is code for Jewish people.
Yeah,
Like IRA, I'm investing in you.
I don't
might
know.
work. It
I
might
don't
work.
have to worry about money.
How do you
I
even
was
invest in an IRA? Who is she? How do we invest in her? Like, is she in the
I know
room right now?
right after Trump won,
Patrick's
Trump won, everyone was so excited and like the markets were going crazy.
Yeah.
He was like besides himself. He was so happy and like I was like, cool. I'm glad everybody's happier now.
Patrick here
So
says Chrissy resents her parents being cheap and she behaves the same. You know why this isn't true?
No.
My parents genuinely did not make a lot of money. My dad was a landscaper. Okay, he was among the last.
why would you
of the-
spend more than you have
He was-
to? Why would you
he was
spend
among
more than you
illegal
have
immigrant?
to?
the last of the great white landscapers of our time. And my mom did not have a job. She was upset. She had to start. She got a job when I was in first grade, and she always tell me how bad she felt that she had to go to work. And she couldn't be a stay-at-home mom anymore, when I was in first grade.
She wasn't like a boomer where she wasn't a boomer where like I'm going back to work. I'm empowered. Fuck this guy who's been supporting me for the last 20 years, but I'm empowered. That's how all the boomers were.
My
I
dad
felt
made
like.
$1,000 a year. That's
Yeah,
it.
I had a
And they
blue
had
collar
three
dad
kids.
too.
They had
Very
3 kids.
important question. Is your dad my grandpa? Because my
Maybe.
grandpa was also a German dude who moved here from Germany and was also a landscaper.
Wow. How cool.
What is happening? Chrissy, we have way too much in common. It's fucking my
do.
mind up. We were
Anyway,
also
so-
gymnasts as children.
That's really neat. Oh my god. So I think the way that their cheapness was appropriate to how much money they made. And we didn't have cable. I was taught to cut the moldy parts off the cheese and eat the other parts.
I still do that.
And American cheese, regular milk, like
yeah.
Wash your Ziploc bags. You gotta wash the Ziploc.
Yes, you have to wash the Ziploc bags. especially the big ones. Yeah.
The boomers were way more green. The boomers were green only because they were cheap back then, but they were more green than like nowadays. I feel that we had reusable diapers back then and all that.
Yep.
Now it's come
Cloth
back and it's all,
diapers.
oh, we're green. I'm like, we all grew up with that.
Yeah, it's all like hip and trendy.
Slavery.
Yeah.
I say toss it. I'm all about like the 80s, just like materialism. Just buy it.
80s and 90s. The
Fast
90s were
fashion.
the best.
They work us
I love
hard
the
in the
90s.
Midwest, like in the Wisconsin.
Toss it.
Working on a farm when I was like 4 years old. My dad had me selling.
Yeah, but it
Christmas-
taught you good. That's why you've
Oh, yeah,
turned
I
out,
gotta
even through
work
all the
that-
crazy, crazy ass
out.
shit you've been
Just my ass
through.
outside
You've
and
turned
then
out
fucking
okay.
sounds-
You've
Christmas
turned out
tree,
okay.
$10. Yay! I loved it though. I loved it. It's like
Yeah,
that
that's
hard
real
physical
work.
labor.
Getting up and
The
milking
hard
the cows at
physical
5
labor, you
a.m.
know?
That's real
That's
work.
good. My dad taught
And
me
it's
right.
like
My dad
satisfying.
taught me rock music.
Is it?
And
Yeah.
sugar soda. Soda with sugar.
Sundrop. You're in Wisconsin.
Oh
Sundrop.
yeah, we got a Sundrop factory in Shadow, and that's where like I would
Have you been to Have you been to the reindeer farm, Primal Eats or something like that?
Where
Okay,
Tommy's
you
was.
and me are going out. You and me are going out next summer to
Wait, are you
Primal
from
Eats by
the
Shawno.
Midwest? Oh,
I'm from the
goodness.
Midwest, but I spend a lot of time in Wisconsin in the summer.
Ah,
so.
you should come back. See,
I'll hang out with
lived
you.
in LA for a little bit. I lived in Vegas this summer. I'm like, nah, I like freezing my butt
Wisconsin's
off.
awesome.
I squeeze on my
Wisconsin's
lashes
awesome.
and like being so adrenalized by standing outside in that cold, freezing my butt off, and then coming
Not
back.
me.
It's very cold. It
You
is
really
very
appreciate
cold
the
there.
cozy nights when you have the cold nights. And actually, my heat isn't working, but that's okay.
Like
because
40 of the
pipes are
50
gonna freeze.
highest drinking
It's hot in
counties are
here.
in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Because you just drink. Like, that's what you do.
Well, no, see, I never even drink much here. So my issue was I had candles. I would burn candles and I was trying to save energy, but now I have the heat's included.
You're like
But you don't want
Amish.
the heat to be included. Then the
Good.
city decides when it turns on and off. And guess what? Some of these conservative, let's save that money and keep it at 58. No, mama, please don't. They kept it at 58. My hands are frozen. I couldn't even play the guitar. And the thermostat set at 58. I said, Daddy, please turn it to 62. And then when it turned into 62 and it's 10 degrees outside, it was heaven.
It's cold there.
My
It's
friends
cold
we
there.
turned it to 62, 64, and that was warm for heat.
That's why
People keep their house at like 72, 74 in the winter.
That's so hot.
We did 58. That was the bottom. And once in a while, when no one was home, my dad was always conservative. My mom was liberal. So my dad would turn it to like 55. So then my mom would come home and she'd be so cold. She would wake up and be like, "I'm dying. It's 50 degrees in my room." And Dad turned it down so he could save some money.
Wow.
Yeah, but like in a way, it's like it keeps you tough because that's how you stay thin. You gotta
Yeah, shivering. Shivering
We're a
keeps you
little-
thin.
Oh, that is true.
yes, shivering keeps you thin. We
You're like,
No way.
It burns calories like crazy.
yeah.
So do drugs, but
If you're not
shivering
sweaty,
keeps
if
you
you're
thin.
not
Either one.
I didn't get
Both.
ice on my lashes, so
Both.
much snow on
Yeah.
my body.
Do drugs and getting an ice
God,
bath.
snow on your body.
Thank you,
No,
Ray.
you don't even need drugs. Like when you walk outside, it's 10 degrees.
No, but drugs are fun. That's the thing.
yeah, no, you do
If
need
you
drugs
have drugs,
because
you
they're
might have
fun.
a heart attack.
Me and
Rachel,
Heidi got in
did
trouble
anyone
for making
here-
cocaine jokes on Twitter.
Yeah, we make
Remember that?
cocaine
I'm like,
jokes for like 2 days straight.
"Oh,
We're
don't."
like,
and I'm like, yeah, I know it's addictive as fuck. I've been there, motherfucker. I'm still
Okay.
gonna make jokes
Oh
about
my god, you
it.
guys!
And they're
Grace
like,
has a really
"Whatever."
important
Grace has
question.
a really important question. Did anyone
put
here
the
ever
cocaine back
attend
in Coca-Cola already.
or watch
Yeah.
MTV
That'd be
TRL?
nice. Save the noses.
I watched TRL religiously as a
Of
young.
course I did. Come on.
I
Also,
watched it.
Chrissy,
I didn't have cable.
I'm not sure if you attended TRL, but we know what you did attend.
Dashboard
MTV
Confessional.
Unplugged, Dashboard
Unplugged.
Confessional. Yes! She was on the cover of the album.
Oh yeah,
It's out in the next group. My
That's so
my
cool.
dashboard
cherry
cover.
Dr Pepper.
TRL.
Oh,
yeah,
what an
that
evening.
Oh, on the cat.
Yeah, I loved TRL.
TRL
looks
was
I used to
amazing.
vote. I used to religiously vote for videos
Remember
on
how,
TRL.
important it was like at one point, and then I remember when they stopped playing the whole songs. You remember that? Like they used to
Oh,
play
yeah.
the whole
MTV
song,
with
and then they
Diamond
stopped
D.
doing it.
This is
They
before
started
Yeah.
my
playing it
time,
a little bit.
Scarlett.
Lindsay Roth.
And then because we don't know when her body was born yet, but her body might not have been born by this point. But no, yeah, they're I remember because they started making more time for like celebrity guests and
Yeah, it was
stuff.
bullshit. I got really mad because I was like, no, I want to hear the whole damn
Yeah,
song, the
especially
whole
when it was a video I voted for. I'm like, dude, I spent so much time voting for that dang video. And then
Yeah.
here you are. Now you're going to play 10 seconds of it so that Mariah Carey can come out with her
Yeah, and
ice
back
cream
then-
cart and
Yeah.
squeal at everyone.
And look,
I
back
remember
then
that.
it was fucking important because that was the only time you could hear that song. You know, otherwise you had to wait for it to play on the radio. You didn't have to. You couldn't stream it. You know. Like, what
Yeah,
were
and you
gonna
just got
do?
done
Like-
all along hanging out at school. This is your first time having any sort of entertainment whatsoever,
Yes,
and
yes,
they're
just
just going to
go.
take that away from you.
No, I want it that way, and you're gonna play the whole song.
Exactly. And then I also want to hear Limp Bizkit's break stuff and or probably Rollin' at that point. But like, come on. And then if you're not going to wrap this up with NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, we're going to have a problem, Carson. So get it together and play the whole thing.
Yeah, he did.
That's
peak
when
on
I knew.
TRL.
Yeah, it was the downfall of society when they stopped playing the whole songs on TRL. It was over.
Yeah, it was over. It was all over.
It was starting to end. It was like slowly being pulled away from us.
Remember that
It's like-
MTV with
MTV Scarlett.
That's before our time, Scarlett. It's before our my time too.
They
Totally.
used to
The
play
rock
music
generation
videos.
at that time.
They used to
I
play
don't
music
think I was
videos.
alive.
So bands, so Scarlett,
You were
when a
not
band
alive.
would release a song, they would have a video that would go with the song.
Oh,
And they would
yeah,
play
yeah.
the videos just on this one channel called MTV, which stood for Music Television.
Well, yeah, but remember when Eminem and
cool.
Lindsay Lohan and like he was like, let's get a camera.
Now,
going,
now,
we'll make a
now,
movie,"
now,
you know,
now,
like all
now,
that
now,
stuff.
now,
Also,
now.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I know it was the
Now,
other
now,
one. That what is that something about the butt stuff.
Yeah.
I
So they
created a
used to just-
monster because nobody wants us.
stuff.
Marshmallow.
Please,
No
the one
one.
where he was acting like the talking puppet dog.
They
Oh
used to-
yeah,
they used to just play.
He acted like he
Triumph
was
the
like,
insult dog.
we'll get the camcorder, rolled in, and let's make a movie. Herbie Lou, he's like,
So
yeah,
Scarlett, it used to just be all music videos,
Just
and that's when
music.
MTV was really, really good. And I remember I would watch MTV.
That's probably
over
how
the-
she was conceived, as they were watching
Yeah.
an MTV music video.
Downtown Julie
And then they
Brown
were
was
like,
I don't think my parents know when I was conceived.
Ask them.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Ask them what month you were
I had
born.
questioned it because I look very different from my other sibling. We're very different, and she's very different than me. She doesn't like me. No, we like each
sister?
other, but she tried to drown me when I was a kid.
Your sister or your mom?
I was the perfect baby.
Both.
So my sister was the one that pulled her hair out, and she turned out to be liberal. So
Wow.
she tried
Yeah,
to
she probably
drown
pulled her hair out when
Drown
Donald
me.
Trump was
Just and then
elected.
she also didn't want to walk around the
Or
mall
babe.
alone. When I was 10 years old, I would walk around the mall alone. I went and got my nipples pierced.
At
When you
10?
were 10?
I just did it myself.
When you were 10?
That's
How?
what
At the
happens.
mall.
That's what
How did they
happens.
do that at the mall?
That's what
Yeah,
happens.
girl, and my mom won't let me shave my legs. She was mean.
Yeah, mine didn't either. And guess what? I
What
didn't
was
lose my
the
virginity
idea
until
to
I was
pierce
20.
your
It's
nipples at
okay.
10?
I got teased in high school because I had like grandpa legs.
Did you
Who
get teased in
cares?
high
But
school
then
for not watching TRL?
You learned to be like, screw you for making fun of that. That doesn't matter.
I actually
Like,
got
that's
teased
what
in
you
high
learn.
school
Grandpa
for watching
Now I get
TRL.
spray tans like Donald Trump because I got teased for being too white. But like when you get a spray tan, you're like really confident. It's like, wow, look at this.
Did people make fun of you for not watching TRL?
I don't know what that is.
Okay,
I did.
because
I
I
got
got
made
I
fun
got
of
teased
that.
for actually watching it a lot because
TRL?
all my favorite stuff was on there. Total Quest Live. Do you know who Britney Spears is? I voted for her a lot.
I know
And
Yeah, do you know who Britney Spears is?
you know who Britney Spears
He's the one
is?
dancing with knives, on Twitter.
TRL, the
Yeah, that's
Chinese,
her.
eh?
That's her.
What does
She
that
was when we
even
were in
mean?
high school. When Britney Spears was our pop idol when we were in high school.
Yeah, she
Like, and
actually she did her debut
hot.
of "I'm a Slave for You" on the MTV VMA stage on my 16th birthday.
Oh my god! I saw "Oops, I Did It Again" on my friend's 16th birthday. It was like we watched it that night. It was a big
Oh
deal.
my god, that was such a good performance. Oh, she was the queen of the VMAs, dude.
Sleeping with me, squeezing me.
Amazing performer. That
It was
woman.
exciting because you would hear a
Oh,
song
once
for the first time, and it was like special, actually.
Yeah. Oh,
What did
oh,
you
those
use
were the
to pierce
days.
yourself with?
Yeah, how did you pierce yourself, Scarlett?
Sewing needles.
A
Oh,
sewing needle?
I got in trouble when I was a kid. I actually had to go to the doctor because I would chew on buttons, and I would go in my mom's sewing kit. And I actually, I even remember they had the
cookie jar. Was it a cookie
Back to the
tin?
nipples, though. Okay, so did you use what did you use for an antiseptic?
So I had
What did you use for pain relief?
I
Did
didn't
you
use
like bite on
I
a
didn't even take
towel?
the pain. I didn't ever take anything.
Did
I
you
didn't-
just put
I
an
liked the
earring
pain.
When you were stabbing a sewing needle into your nipple, you didn't need.
I even did my belly button piercing too, and like all of it went good. And then my mom's like, "You could have gotten like, hepatitis,
Gangrene.
And I'm like, "What is that?"
Your
I was
boob could
like,
have fallen off.
Yeah, I grew up on like a farm, and like my mom, when I was around my dad, like everybody lived in.
To get ivermectin.
My dad never knew how to
Oh,
use a
fine.
telephone until he met my mom. Like my dad was a virgin, like the 30-some-year-old virgin when he met my mom, and now he's marrying someone my age. So
man, that's men. Men, that's so men.
That's all
right
men.
there.
So I told my dad, I said, like,
would.
Dad, hey, look, boy, like, hey, she's not my mommy. Not my mommy, but like she likes me. And I'm like, hey, so she's trying to get with my
She
dad.
likes you? Like she want to get with you too?
Oh, she likes me. Oh
Is
my
she
god.
cute?
Like,
Is she
and
cute?
I never talked to her. I'm scared.
Or maybe you should marry her instead.
Yeah, you should just marry
She's
her.
in another country.
You should steal her from your dad.
And
That would be
she's
epic.
mad at us.
That'd be awesome. But let's like
She's
document it. Let's document
She's
it.
from
if
Europe,
that
though, like
happens.
Polish or whatever. Poland
Oh,
women are
przepraszam,
scary.
tu będę rozumiał po polsku. Czy po
Oh,
polsku?
wow, that's hot.
Yeah.
See, that's how she talks sexy.
Is that
to my
Russian?
dad, and I don't know.
Polish.
I like my mom, but even though my mom's a bit liberal, I thought my mom got a gun though, so maybe she's gonna try to I'm trying to turn my mom, and I am.
No, let's try and steal your dad's girlfriend. Let's focus on stealing your dad's girlfriend right now.
Yes.
Let's steal your mother right now. She's like,
We
"You're
gotta
talking
steal
to
your
mother.
dad's
I'm an
girlfriend
attorney."
first.
Yeah.
My mom's an attorney.
If she's Polish, she's cool.
I said, I'm helping the little girls. And my mom's like, no, you're not. I said, yes. Yes, I am. I am, because let them do it to me.
Okay, so how do we steal your dad's girlfriend? And then
I don't know.
What country is she from?
My
you said?
dad. I don't barely text my dad. But that's the good thing is my dad is freaking
Oh,
awesome.
I can't text my dad. He's dead.
Thank you, Bleezy
He likes
Bird.
hot girls. Like he's
Keep
not
that positive
broke,
energy strong.
So my dad
I'm
is
sorry, but that
sweet.
was that Courtney? Did you say your dad's
Yeah,
passed?
I
No,
can't
I'm
text my dad.
sorry.
He's dead.
My
Yeah,
dad's
my
dead
mom-
too.
Yeah, my
love
mom
him.
can't
Yeah,
be liberal
I'm
more
my
because
older
she's dead
brother.
also. So, like
So
I
I
said,
never
Oh my gosh.
An old
It happens.
I had a thought. I remember what I was gonna say.
yeah, I mean, whatever, man. You guys didn't kill him, so it's fine.
To go back to the money thing, what I'm trying to change my mind into thinking. No, it's important. It's important. Scarlett energy is rubbing
I'm
off
here.
on
We're
me,
here.
so I have to tell you guys. Okay. So my thought is, it's like when I saw the bracelet and it's $50,000.
Back to the bracelet.
I'm trying to in my mind be like, okay, $50,000 is not that much money to some people, which makes me feel like I have a talent that is worth $50,000 or more. So why do
Bank
I
on it.
continue to sell myself so short when there are people out here with $50,000 bracelets who don't even have the level of talent that I have? So I'm trying to change my mind into thinking that, you know what? People can pay my fee. They can pay my price.
You
You
deserve
know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. That was what I was trying to articulate.
That
Like
makes
Lila,
sense,
no,
Lila.
and I love that you were doing the tour with the maidens. And I was
That
so
was cool.
mad I wasn't in Colorado because it was literally 3 miles. It was 3 miles from me. It was 3 miles from a strip club I stripped up, actually, 2 miles
Yeah,
from that one.
girl.
But Yeah, it was like, oh, I was so mad you were there, and I wasn't in Colorado at all.
Miss each other.
Are they?
I don't know why,
do
but this conversation reminded me to order toilet paper.
Yeah, they will do more. And when we're in, when you're in
Honestly,
the
I
city,
also
I'll
need
get
to
you a
order
VIP.
toilet
Yeah,
paper.
try to get at least one more in Colorado, and then if I'm in town, I can get more people to come too. Like, I'll get more people to show
I'll
up.
put you on my guest list.
Gotta throw some more things on that grocery list so I can just get them delivered tomorrow morning. Maybe more stuff for egg
It's one of those
McMuffins
things
too.
you never like want to order, but you have to. You know.
I
It's
know.
like, who
Yeah, I'm
wants to
just
spend
like,
money
oh
on that?
shoot.
But-
I know, but it's
Yeah,
never done.
Scarlett.
I'm down to like a very little on one roll, and I don't run this risk tomorrow morning after my coffee. So I got to make sure that I get that delivered tomorrow, first thing tomorrow
That could
morning.
be a crisis
Jeremy,
tomorrow.
hold on. Jeremy
being
Parker has something
responsible.
important to say. Jeremy says Courtney is stunning as always and lovely. Lila is
Aw.
a living folk hero in Nepal.
Oh.
Lila is called Kindunti, which means
Wow.
noble woman who eats many dogs. Very funny, Jeremy. Kindunti.
I read that way wrong the first time around. I was like, that's very rude. Don't say that to Lila.
Deranged Lunatic asks a question. Scarlett, do you eat a lot of sugar?
Splenda.
No.
I'm
Stevia.
already
Yeah.
Splenda.
Well,
Yeah, protein bars didn't have real sugar, remember?
I used to buy like
Oh yeah.
I have fine drops, so I do consume.
What? I do too.
You guys are twins.
What do you guys got? What are those?
Fine.
Sam sent us both fine drops. They're
Yeah.
like old candy. They're German.
Yeah. You gotta get
Sam is so
They're basically like dusty lozenges, but they're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have quite a few left.
I've been eating them.
Yeah, they look good.
But I've had 3 or something like that tonight.
Trying to be good.
But yeah,
They're fun.
so fine drops. I don't know how much sugar they have in them because this is all in
Everything's
German,
in
and I'm
German.
retarded. Yeah.
I speak a little German.
Saccharidi, maybe. Oh yeah, Devon Zucker. Don't Zuckers.
I like that aspartame.
Warven Sweakers.
Aspartame. Or if you say aspartame.
The phelanotronics, and all that kind of cool stuff that they put in there. Phelanotronics.
Nootropics?
Phenylalanine. I like it all.
Like tectonics?
See it all out. It's all pee.
Is there grass in this? What is the grasses?
Smarter person.
Grassy.
I swear it makes
Vetin. Tuki.
it makes me behave.
Narwhal declaration.
What makes you behave? I want to know what makes you behave.
Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper and all of that.
All right.
Trump drinks
When
Diet Coke.
I'll come hang out with you in Wisconsin, and I will bring all the Diet Coke, and you will be a good girl. You'll be a good girl.
Okay,
Pay your taxes. She'll be paying her taxes when you're showing up, course, mommy.
I don't pay that.
Better listen to mommy, okay? Listen to mommy.
I collect them because I was a vintage where I want that kind of vintage.
What a night.
What a night.
Flavored stuff.
This was a great night. There's so many topics we didn't get to, but that's fine.
Oh God.
I tried.
mom
I
has
really
fun.
did try.
You did a really good job, actually.
Jumanji Brown Jackson.
I milked 4 ounces during this show.
Nice.
That's a meal.
Wow.
Oh, the
Smart.
bean's eating good tonight.
Bean is
Hey,
gonna
women
eat.
can't multitask. They're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
Look,
always
we
afraid I'm going to do a nip slip, but I never do.
Good job.
Never.
No
Look,
nips.
Chrissy, we talked about Jumanji Brown Jackson and Han Solo, and I think that's the most important thing, right?
It is.
Yeah,
But we learned
it really
so
is.
much
And Trisha Paytas.
that we weren't planning to learn.
We heard some amazing stories. Amazing
Yeah.
stories that
About
are totally
changing
they're
windows.
true.
And mom got a gun, and the mouse ate the protein bars.
Scarlett, you need to write a book. I would like
That didn't give me weird disease because I ate the protein bars after the mouse bit into them.
And her body was born at a different time as her
You
brain.
didn't get hantavirus. You didn't get the hantavirus.
Mouse, whatever.
Maybe you did. Maybe you got a parasite. And you
My
don't know.
money. Not gonna steal my money. And I was gonna go find it. My roommate comes in like, just waking me up. I'm scared. And like he's like, I'm scared. I'm like, where is this little? He's gonna be my breakfast.
Maybe
Come
there's
on,
a
put
brain
him out on
worm.
the plate. Get him out of here.
Yeah. You should get checked for
Everything.
parasites.
Yeah, you should double get. Yeah.
Little pom pom on my like winter hat, and I was like so confused. Like imagine being gone 8 months and coming, or like 4 months or whatever, and coming back and seeing like something's been in your room. Like what the heck? I had cameras.
It's terrifying.
It's
Do you know, on a separate note, one of the pumpkins outside has been munched on by, I think, a deer has been coming,
or a squirrel
during the night and munching on my pumpkin.
The squirrels always eat mine. They eat my pumpkins, they eat my flowers, they eat everything.
The
Maybe it's a
curtains,
squirrel.
my
I'm gonna
outdoor
set up-
curtains, the
I'm gonna
squirrels
set up
eat
a
it.
camera. I'm gonna do a pumpkin cam.
Yeah, a little trail
Ooh.
cam that catches them.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
there's a
Sam.
farmer that has a little
Gift wrapping
farm.
stream
He's-
when also dance party. Okay, Sam, I will be doing a gift wrapping stream. Probably at the latest next week. But thank you for reminding me. Right, I could wrap the Beans presents. Because he doesn't know how to watch YouTube
He
yet.
doesn't know. He doesn't know what the internet is yet.
Oh,
what an
Oh
angel!
my god, could you imagine? I don't know. We're being
He doesn't
shows up
even
in the
know what
chat.
his hand
Mom,
is.
I
He
can't
doesn't
believe you
even
got
know
me
what
that.
his hand is. They don't know what anything is. They're like, "Whoa, what the hell is this?"
He
They're
does like
look at
little
their
like
hands,
sketchy hands. He does like little like scratchy hands. Like
Uh-oh,
it's
is
really
he
yeah, like you
scratching
start figuring it out, and you're just like,
Yeah,
they're
he's
like,
like-
you see a look.
Yeah, I used to have scratches all over my face. I had to wear mittens, like little baby
yeah,
mittens. I would just scratch the heck out of my face.
Oh, 'cause I have to clip his
Oh,
nails
babies are
like
so
every week.
dumb.
They're so cute though.
Oh, that's good.
I
You
know.
got good
Well, they're supposed to
vitamins,
be
good
dumb.
vitamins.
But they're perfect.
No, yeah, that's your
The
discovery. You
dumbness
don't know
and the cuteness
shit.
is inversely related. Like the cuter you are, the dumber. Like
get to
it works
be.
out that way. Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to be dumb when you're little.
Mm-hmm.
After you turn
Yeah,
18,
we don't
18 though.
know. You don't
Or
know what you don't
25.
know.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
a pink
something.
boy.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank
Thank you, Aaron
you.
James.
That's
King of the
nice.
chat.
Aaron James is a fan of Courtney.
Yeah.
Chat, Aaron James.
Take it, Courtney.
Courtney's Venmo.
Courtney does long ass streams too.
Yeah, they're like
how
100,
often
yeah.
do you do that?
Well, and Aaron James here, we're supposed to be doing a garlic documentary for him in the near future. So
Garlic?
Okay.
it's coming. Yeah, we're just gonna. I don't know what.
Talk about garlic.
Yeah,
Garlic?
he wanted to talk about garlic, and now I
Go to the garlic
missed
festival.
the garlic documentary.
It's
so,
good for you. Garlic
No, I
is
really need
good.
to give him one. Look at this.
Courtney,
half
you've been
Polish,
killing
half
it.
walk.
You've been
I
really
love garlic.
putting in a lot of work, and I just want to say it's so awesome. to
Oh,
see
I know.
you
I want to
and
jump in with my
and-
doggy too, but it's never worked out. But one of these times.
Okay, I
Adam
mean, hey, I'm
Wright,
not going anywhere
wonderful
anytime soon.
inspirations.
dog.
Even FM. Thank you, Adam.
Even, wow, Adam,
Love Adam.
very
All
sweet.
right, let's go around
Adam's the best.
and we will plug ourselves, things that are coming out. You know the deal. Starting with Forest Mommy.
At Forest Mommy on Twitter. That's the best place to find me. I haven't been streaming for months, but I will be streaming again starting soon. So Forest Mommy on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter. Well, I won't be streaming on YouTube actually, but that's how you find me. That's all.
Cherry Perez.
You can find me on YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok at Miss Cherry Perez. I do political and cultural content if you're interested. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Scarlett!
Oh, hi. Yeah. You can find me like on the dark sites that you shouldn't go on. I don't encourage. But then also you can find me on X. I'm on Scarlett Hampton with a 0. Keep it clean. And then you can find
No,
me.
there is tits. I saw tits. Oh, you have 2 on X?
Oh no, I
That's
see. I
two
put the
different-
0 that way. Like if you look it up online, it doesn't show all the bad stuff that would come up.
Oh. I mean,
Like
it was
my,
great pictures,
like
but
my
I saw
size.
tits.
No,
Yeah, if you want to see
the
tits.
0. That's like.
But they were clean tits, okay?
Yeah.
I was almost
It's appropriate.
in here.
Because they're clean.
Oh, yeah, I got clean tits. No hepatitis. And I
Good. Good. No hepatitis.
Yeah.
No hepatitis for your tits.
Yeah. It's Scarlett Hampton X with my Instagram. And I'm starting Twitter, but I'm still working on it. I'm gonna do something different, not sexual. I want to do like music stuff on there. I think somewhere.
I love that for you.
Or comedy,
Yeah.
comedy music with a sort of dirtiness.
Or
but,
talk
like,
about your stories. You could talk about your
Yeah,
stories.
you just tell all your stories about
Yeah.
your protein
Be more
bars and tinting
myself,
your
more my
windows
own
and stuff.
personality, maybe on my YouTube and
And porn doctors.
But then, yeah.
Oh yeah, the porn doctor.
I don't want to shock people because
Go home, be a good girl.
So people think, like, even my agent thought that he's like, you're on drugs. He told me the first time. He's like, everyone thinks you're spacey. No, he told me. I got in trouble in porn because everyone told me that they thought I was on drugs, and I was offended.
I can't imagine why.
Because I'm. My agent was from New Jersey. He's like, you're on drugs, Scarlett.
You need to say I'm an Aquarius.
He's like, fuck you, I'm on drugs. Okay.
Scarlett, screw the haters. Keep being you.
No,
You're
I love
fabulous.
them all. Come here, haters. I love them.
Good. I love it. Everyone follow Scarlett at once.
I don't have guys.
Heidi, what about you?
Don't say
Follow
that.
me on
Don't
X.
say that.
Follow me on X at Heidi Briones. Love to see you there. I have a lot of fun.
Shit. Love.
We're down.
Yes, we are. Courtney Brooke.
Woo! Find me on Twitter. At was that Courtney. I don't know what I do over there, to be honest. I try to keep it lighthearted, but then I get obsessed with Daniel Penny, and stuff like that. But then YouTube, I don't really know how you can find me because, to be honest, I keep saying it was that Courtney, but apparently Courtney Brooke is the way to do it. Either way, search both of those on YouTube, and when you find me, subscribe, and you can join me for some 8-hour-long streams where we play Maniac Mansion and watch body cam videos and all that fun stuff. Yeah, we did actually for Thanksgiving. We'd watched a body cam video of a turkey getting in trouble with the law.
Oh no!
Yeah,
trouble turkey.
It was hilarious.
Lila Hart.
Yeah,
you guys can find me at lilahart.com. Go to lilahart.com. Click on Sweetheart Cult, where you will see all the ass and tits I have signed all over the country. I make you laugh your ass off, and then I sign it. So check that out. Find your city.
Yeah, she puts it back on your body, and then
ass.
she signs it.
Ooh, I love it. Thank you guys. Follow each and every one of these women. Their Twitter is scrolling down below. For me, I have kind of an important interview coming up Monday.
Yeah, girl.
That's tomorrow.
What?
With Trump? With Trump?
Trump?
I will be interviewing Tiffany Justice.
Not Han
tomorrow
Solo.
at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
So tune into that. I'm working on a few other interviews. And Santa this week. I'm going to we're gonna take the bean to meet Santa. And then I'm going to be on the Vets Talking podcast Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And of course, Nightlife Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern with the fabulous Keanu C. Thompson and sometimes Courtney Brooke here. And then Friday Night Tights this Friday will be starting at 4:30 on Nerdrotics channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. This was a really, really fun show.
Chrissy.
Yes?
Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
If anybody is going to be in Florida this week, like, I'm going to be at Steel Panther show. If anyone wants to come to Steel Panther show, you can.
Steel Panther.
Always come to take your clothes off on stage, and then you can come back.
She's gonna say she'll be the one on stage with her shirt off. That's how you find her.
She's gonna show off her clean tits.
This last Sunday, but it was a church day, so it's okay. So yeah, so if anyone wants to come backstage, like I need a wing woman. Nah, I get. But no. But like it's always fun. It's always fun stuff. Like you have ladies touching you everywhere on stage.
We're almost done. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Ladies are touching me everywhere? Wait, what?
So like
Touching you.
Yeah.
Touching me.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have no.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I'm in a club in Berlin right now.
Yeah, you are in the club in Berlin. Have a pint drop.
4 a.m. I'm like,
anyways,
yeah. Let's call everybody. This was a fun show. Thank you to the chat.
Yeah, bye guys. Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Bye, everybody.
Always,
Bye.
yeah, and let me know who you guys want to see on the show, who you have not seen yet. Thank you for simping with us tonight. We simp for you, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.